Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Lorena Creole, and it is so awesome that you guys are hanging out with us here today. Of course, this is the Resort Recon Live podcast, the podcast where I'm in studio with myself and a couple of my other theme park friends and a very lazy cat. Well, we catch you guys up with what's going on in the world of theme parks, whether they be in Florida, whether they be in Anaheim, whether they be in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. If you know, you know. We're coming to Dollywood. And of course, we answer your questions. You guys give us feedback and what you've observed out in the parks. But overall, this show serves to give you unfiltered, unbiased information when it comes to the theme park so that you have the information that you need in order to execute on your plans, so to speak. So glad you guys are all here. We got a lot to talk about today, and one of them is a very, very fiery topic that we're going to talk about. And of course, that is the proliferation of places to get alcohol at the at the Walt Disney World Resort. And of course, more recently, the new Perch Bar that opened in the Grand Floridian. So several of us actually went on a recon mission, so to speak, to check it out. We're going to be talking about that along with some other theme park and news. So let's see. We've got you guys starting to filter in between YouTube and between X. So please do hit that like button. Please do share the stream out. And with that said, let's get on rolling. Let's see. We've got Tom F. We've got Dan's Life at the Kingdom, and we have got Sam Wolf from Life of a Military Wife. How you
Hey,
guys doing?
doing all right.
Good to see you. Good to see you. You guys doing all great?
Doing good, Lauren. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm here. I'm here hanging out with you guys, so that's great. And I'm hearing myself.
Yes, Ron. No gingerbread house this year.
I'm hearing myself.
I'm looking to see if it's me.
Yes, Ron. No gingerbread house this
Nope,
year.
it's
Make
not
sure
me.
you don't have an extra screen open with the stream running because I did that too. I was like, what? And I was hearing the echo in my headset. I'm like, what's going on? I had to open another tab, but it's gone now. So
Uh-huh.
thank you.
I was trying to frantically figure out if it was me. I'm
It's
like, I don't think
okay.
it's me.
It's okay. It's funny because
Yeah,
whenever
it's
there's
me.
an echo, everybody's like, "Is it
Everything's
me?
good.
Is it me? Is it
Hmm.
you?" It happens on the Dark Council all the time. Who's echoing? Is that you? Is that you? And then the jokes about the cheap internet and stuff.
It's
Oh
it's
Definitely.
yeah.
cheap reverb. It's hall reverb. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys are so awesome. Let's see who we've got in the chat before we get started. Of course, there's Ron from Follow the Bradley's Fun. Just click that like button. Says I'm number one. I'm number one. You have the phone finger. So you got to have the phone finger too. So good to see you. Good to see you, Ron. Glad to have you here. We have got Linda, of course, who says hello, Lorena and friends. And hey, Ron. Let's see. I'm catching pre-workout. Oh, awesome. Awesome. We've got Izzo's Place here as well, who says, woo, glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. And of course, Tom saying hi to his wife.
I
And
gotta have
let
some manners.
yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's always appreciated. It's always wonderful when you
I
see
asked
people
her if she
treating the
would like
wives
to
nicely.
use her voice and not be on camera, and she
Hmm.
said she'll just chat her things in the chat. She did not want to.
You didn't want to be a picture?
Linton
True,
doesn't.
true story. I kid you not. True story. When I started on YouTube, I was an avatar. I did not see a need to put my face on camera. I got, let's see, I got peer pressured into putting my face on camera thanks to the Dark Council. But I didn't see a need to do it really. And there's some people who never do. All they do is use an avatar or they use a VTuber model, which I do want one day
Yeah.
from a gaming
I
channel one day.
I have kids running in and out, so that's why because I don't want my kids' faces all over the internet. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, that's why I'm in this. There'll come a phase where you'll all see my face, but for now, I'm I'm in logo mode.
Well,
I figured I'd just do the horror thing and show my face in the beginning, and everybody would get scared, and that'd be the end of it.
well, I'm glad to see Dan's face too. He's just like, yep, here I am. Here I am.
Yeah,
Some folks are
I'm
like
here.
that too. Everybody's got their different personalities,
Yeah.
on YouTube. There's this one lady. Oh my gosh, probably gonna be her when I'm in my 80s. Santa Fe reacts, and she's just like this grandma. She's just got on her t-shirt a day, her cat mug or whatever, and she just goes off from there. It's just her and it's just perfect. I'm like, that is really comfortable. But that's what most people want on YouTube is authenticity, aside from the AI nonsense that's going on. But that's a stream for another time.
Can I say something to Ron?
Yeah.
Ron, I'm glad you had to announce that you have to pee.
TMI. Oh my gosh. What to quote I forget which of the twins from the Sweet Life was Zach and Cody. You gotta go. Just don't have to announce it. Just go.
hmm
Always good seeing about there. Mr. Milktoast says getting drunk with the family, just what Uncle Walt wanted. Yeah,
I know.
it's we're gonna get into that section. We really need to save the salt because you have to see, and you are going to see. We're not making this stuff up. You are going to see basically three of us who arrived at the same time, another person in the chat that arrived at the same time, and we can tell you
hmm
exactly what our impression was when we saw. I mean, you see it. We've seen it in degrees. Epcot basically turning into, a kegger. It used to be like the wine. I don't know. I'm going off a little bit. It used to be like the wine at the Food and Wine Festival. It was curated. It was an elevated experience. You were enjoying your wine tasting and all of that with the food and learning and all that stuff. And of course, you had the drink around the world. That was more of like an open secret where you weren't really drunk. It was just kind of like, can I make it getting all the drinks, around the world? It was a joke. Of course,
Now it's a
it,
life goal for people.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's gone from being this kind of like insider joke to everybody just get drunk, and I'm gonna bet you $5,000 you can't jump into that canal over in the Italy pavilion.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I wore this shirt, because it looks like it's Mickey. This is a Disney shirt, but he's doing the meh.
hmm
That
I
that that's
need
that's kind of what I think Walt and Mickey are doing. What the
I
hell is this?
I want my favorite again is always going to be South Park Mickey. I'm not kidding. It's always going to be South Park Mickey. I tell you. The people on X wanting more alcohol and less kids at Disney are weirdos. Well, let's see. Everyone has like their own preference for what they want, but
Oh
when it
no.
comes down to the actual property or entity, you need to gatekeep that stuff because there were experiences like that. Like you couldn't get alcohol in the
hmm
Magic Kingdom, but you could at the restaurants, you know, in the monorail loop in the Magic Kingdom, which is why bars like the Tambu Lounge were so popular. Yes, I'm freaking love the Tambu Lounge. Trader Sam's, all of that. There were experiences, curated experiences set aside for that.
But the thing is, amusement parks and those sorts of things were always geared towards family and children.
Mhm.
And you I'm sorry, but excessive alcoholism is not an appropriate dynamic for those sorts of situations. A, it causes liability, like you've mentioned, and B, it's just not what people want their kids to like. This is supposed to be a kid thing, and if people, eh, the problem is we have so many dinks, we have so many Disney adults that
Mm-hmm.
they want it to be about them now, and they forget that the whole purpose of amusement parks was to be for families. If you still wanna go, go, but it shouldn't be all about you. You're not the key, you shouldn't have been, and you weren't originally the key demographic.
Exactly, because one of the things that I know growing up with Disney and going back as, spring break, college student, you know, first job, and we're going back there was to relive those childhood, memories. Like even the characters would act like for spring break. Oh my gosh, the character meet and greets for spring break where you have all these college students that are going up to the characters and they just, adjusted everything. And we ask them, college question. Did you go to college? Goofy, did you want Max to go to college? And, it kind of gives you this look and you think, it was a different type of interaction, but it was like going back to relive certain memories from your childhood, even though you're an adult. And I don't know if you all remember the commercial. There used to be commercials like this for Disney, where the mom and the daughter are at the Magic Kingdom and they're running around doing stuff, and they are standing in front of this mirror, and there's a little girl, but the mom is also a little girl. I'm like,
Mhm.
in a nutshell, that's exactly what the Walt Disney parks were supposed to be. But again, now you have people, they want the parks to fit what they want.
Yeah.
How the weirdos who want the sequel trilogy, they want Star Wars to fit them, not for them to get in where they fit in. It's Star
Mhm.
Wars, but yeah, that's another stream for another another
Oh, heck yeah.
another time. And avarice, funny you should say that. TikTok is going to be lit for Christmas. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm
Mhm.
going to
I
say.
really wish they would do a pay to view camera, remote pay to view camera, and just watch bars. And we could bet on bar fights.
Oh,
It's coming.
oh, it's
It's
gonna happen.
it's gonna ruin their reputation, though, because one of
Well,
the
it's
things that
already
a lot of
ruined.
these
It's
but
already
well,
ruined.
yes, you're completely right, Tom. But one of the things that Disney and some of these other parks still had going for them was it's a safe place to take your kids. And the higher the
Hmm.
incidences of fighting and alcoholism and accidents and poor maintenance causing injuries, then
Yeah,
parents, when they're starting to plan their vacation, they're going to think, well, is it a safe place to take my kids? Is it worth the cost that they're now charging me to take my kids there? Or should I go somewhere like Dollywood, which is still a safe place to take children, and they don't have all of those other problems? And so that is going to factor into people's decisions.
100%. And even just like, oh, Dan, I see you got a question, something saying.
yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys know that a fifth person just died at Disney property.
Oh
I
my gosh.
saw that. Yes.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a trend. Everybody's gonna start offing themselves on property. I
Was
mean,
it
what's
was it
next?
was it was it a suicide or they didn't say?
I don't know. I didn't read into it.
Or
I just
self
saw the
deletion?
thumbnail.
Sorry, YouTube, for using English.
Yeah, I didn't look more into that, and that's something I want to look at. Is
I
it
mean, if it's just a
something, is
health,
it an uptick, or is it just that the reporting is more transparent about it? Because
Yeah.
it used to be that news would kind of trickle out here and there. You had to go look at the police reports. You had to look at all that stuff to find it. And now you've got like people on the spot with video like, hey, there's a dead, yeah, I said that. There's a dead body
Yeah.
at the Contemporary, and they've got this stuff going on, and you've got, OSO and Disney security up there. So that's something that's been in the back of my mind to try to check out. It's like, is it really on the uptick, or is it that there's more reporting about it?
That
Because oh, go ahead, my dear.
yeah, that's an important point, Lorena, because I think sometimes in this day of ever-present internet and media, where information is so readily accessible, we think the world is getting crazier, and we forget the world has been crazy for a whole crap ton of time. It's always
Mhm,
been crazy. We just are more able to access proof of the
mhm.
craziness.
Exactly. Exactly. But let me see. I want to put this up before we get moving with all the hot topics and stuff. 40 of you guys in here. So glad to see you. So glad to see you. I saw this video
Oh yeah, I see
and
this
it's
one.
put a smile on my face.
Oh my gosh. No
This is
way.
truly what we are now.
See, that's a Disney adult I can support.
I want that. Yes, I want that so bad. As
Oh my
soon as you saw
gosh,
the back and it said, yo, I'm like, no. Did he really? See, you see
that's so
Buzz, Woody
cool.
and Buzz on the back?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
I'm gonna
see
blow
him.
this up.
What I love about this is the attention to detail. We have one in my town that is the, Mystery Mobile, you know, the one from Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the attention to detail is insane. And then I've seen some of the Jurassic Park Jeeps too. I love it when people do this 'cause I think this is awesome.
You know, I
Well,
have
he figured he had no resale value in a Toyota, so he could just do it up, and it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
It
It's
comes out
probably
cool.
jacked up the resale value because
Probably
he's
brought it up
bringing it.
doing that. Somebody would
Doing
buy
that, it
that.
gives it resale value.
Yeah.
oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
gosh. The Pizza Planet thingy on the top, all the, I don't call them dirt stains. Yeah, like rust stains in the back. It's just I love seeing stuff like this. Yeah, this is the type of stuff that I like when it comes to being a Disney adult. Well, we'll say an adult that loves Disney. We'll put it that way.
Exactly.
My neighborhood has a Tesla with a Lightning McQueen wrap. I want to see that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I'm kind of wondering which one is it on?
I so want to see that. Hey, Rambam
I
3000.
There's a person in my neighborhood that drives a Jurassic Park Jeep,
Oh, that's
exact
cool.
replica. Yeah, I
Nice.
was like, I walked my dogs around there, and there it is. I mean, I was like, wow, it was
There's
so
this
cool to see.
there's this
He's got
person.
enough LEDs in the
Wait, wait,
back of
wait,
that
wait,
thing.
wait, wait.
I do not know how he's driving. That would drive me insane on the
Look
inside.
at
That
look
would
at
drive me insane too. I
look at
love
what
the little the aliens right there.
look at
Yes.
the rear view.
It's hilarious. It's awesome, but it's like, damn, man, that
That would
wiring.
be
Can I
so
see
hard to
the
drive.
inside? Because I'm curious. Sorry, I'm going down that
No,
pipe. I can't help
he's
it.
got
It
LED,
looks
he's
like
got
he's got a
LED lead.
game or something in the back.
It looks like a oh my
Looks like a
god.
RC.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It could be a full size RC from the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like that. Oh my gosh, this is freaking amazing. So many women would buy that band just for the shirtless guy inside. Yeah, pretty much. It's like buy this, you get this too. But that's the spirit that we're kind of that we're talking about. When you're at Bucky's and you see some 18 wheeler and at the front they've got like the remember the bear from Toy Story 3 that smells like strawberries?
Oh,
That it was
Lotso.
actually strapped to the
yeah.
Lotso was actually strapped to the front of the 18 wheeler. Stuff like that. That you just absolutely love seeing. Love seeing. Later on, good seeing you. And thanks for the pictures. I'll probably put those near the when we start talking about the Grand Floridian dive bar. Anyway, happier news because we always love bringing you guys stuff on this show of how you can bring a bit of the parks to your house. This
No
okay,
way.
so they had
Mm.
Oh, I
peppermint
gotta go get that.
toad. If you've
They
been
have
paying
butterbeer
attention,
creamer.
yes. So they rolled out
I'm buying it right
peppermint
now.
toad and I forget one was like a toffee one. So those were rolled out around Thanksgiving. But now, and I'm actually going to go stalk Target for this later on, butterbeer, cold foam. They've got zero sugar. I'm going to need that. And
I
they
I,
have
I
the full
need to
sugar one.
see that because I got to see if I'm close to what I've been doing at home because now I'm curious.
I will
Mm.
say peppermint toad was dead on. I love the peppermint toads.
Is
I'll
it
buy
Coffee Mate
them.
that's doing it?
Yes, it is coffee mate.
Coffee mate. Okay.
Because I
It's
put that
coffee.
in my hot chocolate because we don't drink coffee. We
Mm-hmm.
put that in our hot chocolate. My kids would love that.
It actually
Oh my
goes good in milk too
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to make like a milkshake or something like that. If you want it like a
Yeah.
treat like that, you can do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Because Camera Girl, she's a mocha girl. Because we have a Keurig, of course, and she does like half coffee, half chocolate to make her own mocha, and then she likes to put this stuff in. So we have been going through the peppermint toad one, zero sugar, like crazy. So
Okay,
Target
it's not.
at my pickup soon. Yeah, girl, that's my thought exactly. I do not want to throw elbows if I have to, so I'd rather just
No.
do a drive up for that. But the peppermint toad kept selling out. So every time I got there, like around like I want to say a month ago, I would get two when I was there. So this stuff is selling out
Where
fast.
what stores are carrying it?
It should be at all retail stores. Like I've seen it at Publix, I've seen it at
Publix.
Target, I've seen it at Walmart. So all the grocery stores and department stores that have grocery departments would be selling this because not Coffee Mate, but uh, the other one, international whatever, I keep forgetting. Like they have the ones for like Buddy the Elf every
Mhm.
year, and they have Snickers, and so they've been doing that branding. But apparently, Coffee Mate got this one, so I'm planning on getting all of
Walmart
these.
has it. Walmart
Walmart's
has
got
it.
it
They have the butterbeer
Walmart's
confirmed.
cold
got it.
foam.
Confirmed. You know what? Matter of fact, let me try Target. Let me try Target right now.
If
Let's
it's at
They've
see.
got
if
the
it's at
the
Walmart, it's
the zero
everywhere.
sugar one.
Beer.
You know,
Oh my
I
goodness.
wasn't planning on
I
going
forgot.
nowhere today. Dang you. Dang you, Lorraine.
I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
either.
No, they just have the peppermint toad. They don't have the butterbeer yet.
They don't know the
Oh,
butterbeer yet?
Who
Okay.
has the butterbeer?
I bet you
I'd
Publix
still grab the
does.
peppermint toad. My husband won't drink that. He hates peppermint, but
Peppermint toad is good. It's really good. Like I said, every time I went to Target, it's like you have to grab it or it's freaking gone. It's
okay, so
so
it's
so
not
good.
in stores with Walmart. You have to buy it online though.
That makes sense. If I use creamer in my cold brew coffee, I'd try this. Yeah, because again, compare this to the blue milk.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Compare this to the blue milk.
Yeah,
If
no.
they if blue milk wasn't available, no one would care. If you go to Universal and you go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and there is no butterbeer, that's a fight.
Mhm.
That's a
what do
fight.
you?
That stuff is so addictive. Dan, do you remember when the Wizarding World of Harry Potter first opened, like the Hogsmeade section? And I think they only
Uh,
had like one
Butterbeer cart.
butterbeer
Yep.
cart.
I
I
when
was
did
there.
it open? With the Wizarding World? Well,
Trying to remember. Damn.
I know what. Oh,
because I
Safeway.
moved
Safeway has
here
it.
in 2011, so I probably missed that date.
I was here. Trying to remember. Yeah. Damn. We
Well,
were
I
down here because me and my family went, and I just don't remember the year, and it was crazy.
we went. I
Um,
want to say 5 years after it had opened,
yeah.
and even when we went, they only had like the butterbeer carts, and the lines were crazy because there was the one in front of Three
Yes.
Broomsticks, and then there was the one. around where the castle, where the Hogwarts
Mhm.
castle was, and the
Mm-hmm.
lines were so long, they had to start offering it in the Three Broomsticks. But once they
It's
expanded to Diagon Alley, then that's where they started putting it in more locations, and they had to because the lines were insane
well,
for
they
those.
have a butterbeer bar now in City Walk
Yes.
because it's that
Mm-hmm.
popular that people would just come to City Walk and go, well, I don't want to go in a hurry. And there's lines there all the time.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
recipes all over the place too. We were thinking of doing it for Halloween, and then I'm like, "Wait, there's enough candy in my kid's life. I don't need to make butterbeer." But we were looking at butterbeer recipes, and they're all over the place. Like, you can make it at home. Like, it's
Sam,
huge.
I'll send you mine because I've been working on
Oh,
it a
yay.
lot with heavy cream, whipping cream. I'll just send you the stuff.
It's like
Thank you,
It's
Tom.
the
and
Is
taste.
then
it mostly
there's
made
the
of grape
adult version
soda?
if you guys want it also.
Okay. Well, for some people who want to know what it tastes like, it's like a cross between a shortbread cookie with rum and vanilla.
And
And the
butterscotch.
cream that's on the top, that sucker does not dissolve. So I don't know what the heck they put in it,
I know what
but it
is.
stays there.
I've got it pretty close. I don't got the
Yeah,
little bubbles yet, but I've been working on it pretty close. Up, dogs are going off.
Oh,
there we go. Yep. Toffee cauldron cake and white chocolate peppermint toad. That's out.
Mm.
I didn't like the toffee one. And apparently hardly anybody else did either because peppermint toad kept selling out.
oh.
But yeah, these I would highly suggest, and this is just me because I like the hoard stuff. If you see this, plan on at least buying probably about 3 of them
Mhm.
in any incarnation that you want, because I do not believe that the first, like, we'll say the first wave to
Push.
the stores, yeah, is going to last through Christmas. I would not bank on it at
No,
all.
they did a partnership with, Sam's Club and a popcorn company last year when Epic Universe was opening, and they had these giant bags of butterbeer popcorn, and I saw them. I happened to be there the day they put them out, and I just bought as much as I could, and I was giving them to people as gifts, like, 'cause it was the end of the school year, so I was giving them to the teachers and everyone. Everyone's like, "Where did you find this?" Because it literally sold out in a day, and no one else was able to find it again. But they were like giant butterbeer popcorn bags. It was amazing. I was the coolest mom. Everyone loved me.
Oh my goodness.
I got cool mom award for that. So,
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, butterbeer flavored cold foam. Top off your potion like a frothy butterbeer from Three Broomsticks. Oh my gosh.
mhm.
If
That's
you've been
technically
to
what I've been
Three
working on.
Broomsticks and you've gotten especially the hot butterbeer and that foam that's on the, oh, I gotta have this. I gotta have this.
I forgot to think about that.
Oh my gosh. I'd never thought about using cold foam, but since they mentioned that, I'm gonna have to get it. So
You come,
apparently,
Lorena, just come over
what?
to the house and I'll make you one, and then you could judge.
But I gotta drive though. That's okay. I'm gonna
That's
try it.
okay.
I'm gonna
That's
try
okay. There's a front guest room. You could just nap it off for a little bit.
it.
I can make it non-adult if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm driving, designated driver.
Yeah,
But
we do non-adult ones here. We're non-alcoholic, so.
yeah. So what you want to do? So for folks who want to know, because I'm all about giving you guys that intel, so you can go forth and hoard to your heart's content. It's supposed to start in December. However, some stores might release it early. So start circling. If you're good friends with some of the folks at the stores, hey, do you know when this is gonna this is gonna start to drop? So the creamer rate retails for $4.49. The cold foam is $5.49. Of course, that can vary. If there was a sale, they may or may not be included. So just keep a lookout for that. But more importantly, guess the director of Nestle is saying, with the launch of our Harry Potter Butterbeer flavored creamers and cold foam, we're inviting fans to transform their daily brew into something truly enchanting. Our ongoing partnership with Warner Discovery Global Consumer Products. That is the crux of it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. So that's what they're going to bring in. Oh, I wonder if we're going to get fizzing Whizbees.
See, I think they're being brilliant with the butterbeer thing. They're just giving you enough that you're like excited, but they're not doing the pumpkin spice insanity.
Yeah. I'm so like over the pumpkin spice. And it doesn't tie to something the way that butterbeer does, because in the books, in the movies, butterbeer is always mentioned. Gonna go to Hogsmeade and get a butterbeer. That is like the thing. So I'm looking forward to
I'm
hoarding as
half
much of this
tempted.
sucker as possible and watching the Harry Potter movies while I'm through.
I'm half tempted to go inside, make one, come back and show it to you, but it'll take me a good 10 minutes. So I'm not going to go do that yet.
I would
Because
I
then I'll
think
get
you
drunk.
guys are gonna rope drop. You guys can probably rope drop Publix and other people.
Oh, I will. I will. Matter of fact, I have to go to Publix today, so I'll probably go to one of my favorite cashiers and say, have you heard? I am not above freaking doing that. True
Oh no, I've got
story.
friends at Kroger's. I'll be like, hey, when this hits, buy me whatever you can. I will pay you.
Yeah.
You know, Kroger's pulling out of Florida with their home delivery come January, and I'm
Oh,
ticked.
Oh, really? They're
Yeah, they
not
closed it out. It
through
pissed me off.
Instacart?
I don't know what they're going to do no more. They just they're pulling out, and it's like, dang.
Instacart usually does their delivery, so I wonder if they've got their
Oh no,
own
this
door
is I
delivery.
got delivered by Kroger van directly from
Oh,
Kroger.
Kroger. Oh, okay,
Kroger.
okay, okay. Yeah, hardly anybody really uses. I don't.
We
Kroger doesn't
do,
really complete
and
with like
it's
Instacart, but yeah, I guess it depends on where.
it was
I
it's
do it for Sam's, but I don't do it for anything else anymore.
Mm-hmm. I
they
don't
have
really
some
like.
items be like,
I don't even like really doing it for Walmart if I don't have to, unless it's stuff like I don't
What do you
know,
mean?
like
Try Walmart.
chips, household stuff, because I swear people can't freaking find my house. It's something else. But anyway,
that's
definitely
because you
check
have a
this out.
giant Gatling gun on your roof. Keep away, fools.
They're not supposed to see that.
Yeah, I saw it. I seen the laser pointer hit me.
Who are you? So yeah, that's Butterbeer. An amazing addition to Christmas, the holidays. So definitely be on the lookout for it. And as someone who's worked in retail workers know the shoppers that are just, they're just like, how you doing? What's going on? How you feeling? They know the shoppers who they will go out on a limb for. You know, they know that. But let's see. We're gonna go from that to okay. I'm probably gonna freaking get this when I see it. Just
I
because
Really?
saw that.
I saw
Why?
this. Because I wanna. Because I
It's
wanna.
it's it's it, it it's
Because I wanna. It's like if I see a new gun.
does,
Yeah, I
does it
want it.
scratch and sniff? Does it smell like peppermint?
I don't care. I want it. I want it.
My vodka bottle does that.
I
It
want it.
scratch and sniff it. I saved
I want
it.
it.
Is it pink and glittery, Lorena? You're
It's red and glittery.
oh,
Oh
okay. As long as it's
It
glittery, it's just got to be glittery.
no.
it's
Probably
red
will.
and glittery, and it's got the faceting on it so that when you turn, it's like the opposite of the haunted mansion one that I had, because that of course has like all the decoration like the haunted mansion, so I had to have it. This
Destroy
one,
poppers are cute. I
yeah,
like
I
them.
have to. I like that, and plus it keeps dirt and other germs people have around touching your straw. I'm a germaphobe like that. Like, when you go to Panera Bread and they'll put your stuff up
Mm,
there on the counter, and you have people who are over there looking around with their nose and getting their germs all over. So I freaking hate that. I
Oh my
absolutely
god.
hate that. So this is gorgeous. This is like the peppermint Stanley cup. There's a peppermint Stanley cup. I'm not a Stanley cup aficionado. I got one that came out in the teal color that I liked, and that's the only one. I got that so it could fit in my car. And my niece saw it and she was flipping out. She's like, Auntie, you have a Stanley? I'm like, yeah, it's just a travel mug.
yeah,
What's going
I'm
on?
I'm the same way. Like the moms where I'm at, they have like collections. I have a brewmate. I love my brewmate. It looks like a Stanley, and but I'm just like, I want my tea to stay warm in the winter, and I want my lemonade to stay cold in the summer. I don't. It's not that I don't need nothing fancy. I just, I'm running around chasing children. I want to have my liquids.
Exactly. I did not get the whole thing with the Stanley obsession. I'm like, Stanley? You mean like the thermos company? Because my dad used to have
Mhm.
one of those, like for camping. And what is going on with that particular thing? People were going crazy.
I know.
I'm like, this makes no freaking sense, but it is what it is. And then I had to hide my Stanley tumbler in case my niece decided to abscond with it or something like that. So I had to. That's like one that I have, but certain Starbucks tumblers I like. Like there's the Florida collection. I'm probably getting two of those. Um, One is like the one that holds like hot or cold. It's a slim one. So I kind of like that one, like to go. I don't have a Florida one. That's the thing. Don't have a Florida one. But usually if it's sparkly, and I don't have them here, but usually if it's a sparkly Starbucks tumbler, I'll get it. So this one I definitely want. 39.99. Of course, if you have the pass holder, you get the pass holder discount. Or I can bet on what may actually happen after Christmas, as it'll show up in the character warehouse for $20.
And that'll be
Yeah.
gone in no time because there's a lot of resellers going there.
Yes. Dan, that blew my mind when I went there, because I'm just like, oh, I'm just looking for something to see, what pops out or whatever. You got folks, I mean, going through stuff like termites, or should I say locusts? Yeah, I think locusts is more
Locust.
appropriate. Was just
Yeah.
flipping stuff off and just filling out bags and bags of merchandise.
Not surprised, but surprised how many of those then end up reselling on like online.
Yeah.
And I'm
Hmm.
sitting there going, yeah, I know where you got that. And I know how much you got that for.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yes.
not for nothing. It's like, okay, you want to do it, that's fine. You do you. Sometimes when I go, I may pick up like one extra one, like, oh, just in case, I want to give it out as a gift, or if I do want to put it on my Mercari store or something like that. But it is insane, the reselling thing that goes on. Supposedly, you're limited by how many that you can use, that you can buy. Some people skirt around it. Hey, Keely, good to see you. Good to see you. You're in Vancouver, British Columbia. Some great steakhouses over there. Make
Huh.
sure is Bishop still open? Let me know. Let me know. And yes, center of the Stargate universe. That's coming back. That's coming back. Hey, the Major. Good to see you. Good to see you. I see you throwing a bin chicken around. Resellers equal capitalism. It's what makes a nation go round. Yeah, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. The opportunity is available. It's there. If you want to resell, go ahead and resell. But don't be surprised when people are like, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Although if I was a reseller, I'd say, yeah, this is just me. It's available. You can do it. But
Yeah.
just saying, that's what you're up against when you go to some of these places, which is why you have to wind up going first thing in the morning. There's actual lineup to get in.
Yeah. Like sometimes, like one time I went over there, I I don't even I can't remember what time they opened, but then when I got there early, they were already open. So I was just thinking, what time are you
Wow.
supposed to be there?
I think they open at, is it 10?
Yeah,
I
like
think
10, but then I got there like maybe 8:30 and they were open. Letting people in. I was like, what's going on?
that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts.
I was
But
just
yeah, that's crazy. It's like you can, sorry, I'm not getting up that early next next that. But yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
be on the lookout for this Starbucks tumbler because I want it. It's pretty. Although I will say, if Starbucks has one that does not have the Disney branding on it, I'm still gonna pick it up because that's about $10 cheaper.
Yeah. Like anything you stamp Disney on, even something so cheap, I mean, it becomes priceless.
Yeah, because it's officially
Yeah.
part of Disneyana. So yeah, going on with more Disney news. Let's see what do I want to do here. Well, let's see. We'll save that one a little bit later. So also, if you are going to be at Disney, also if you are going to be at Universal, and you're there during Thanksgiving, of course, there are Thanksgiving
Mm.
meals. Should you want to do this? Now, I have not done the quote unquote Thanksgiving meals at Walt Disney World because I'm just like, I can get Thanksgiving dinner at home. However, you have some people who want that experience. You have some people who are from out of the country, especially Gen Zers from the UK. This is something that I've seen. If you go on YouTube and you look at reaction videos from like Gen Zers who are British, they are just tripping out about what American Thanksgiving looks like and all the food that you get. So apparently that's something that's growing over there. But if you're going to go, um, I don't even want to say it, but y'all are here, so I'll tell you. Whispering Canyon is the best one to go to. Honestly, you get like,
I'm not surprised with that.
is isn't that the lobby, the whole hotel? It is just amazing, and you go there, and the theming is so great, and the food is really really freaking good at the
Yeah.
Whispering Canyon, and not only the food, but the cast members are what make that place memorable.
Oh yeah, it's loud. You know,
It is.
that's what people when they go there just expect it that it's going to be a loud, rowdy place. So it's fun.
And if you have kids, because I'm taking the family there for dinner, actually
Don't
lunch,
get the ketchup.
Christmas Eve. Yeah, yeah. Ask for ketchup. Ask for ketchup. You don't finish your food, they're probably gonna come over there with the little jail thing, and they put it in front of you, and it looks like a jail. Some of the cast members, depending on, they all have different personas, and one of them is she's always trying to put the kids to work. Like, yeah, you look kind of strong. You can go milk some cows for me. It is so funny. As soon as you hear we need ketchup, watch the kids grabbing the ketchup bottles and running to whatever table. Ask
Oh
for
yeah.
ask ask for ketchup. It is one of the most hilarious things that you ever want to watch. It's such a great restaurant for families. I don't even like talking about it because I don't want people over there. But it is. So you can get Thanksgiving dinner there. Ale and Compass, I have not had the Thanksgiving menu, but I have dined at Ale and Compass. Have any of you?
I have, yes, for breakfast and dinner.
I'm trying to remember if I have. We did so many different places. I'm not sure if Linda remembers. We went to so many different damn places. It's not even funny.
Mhm. It's a good restaurant. Um,
Yeah, Thanksgiving is becoming a lot more popular in Europe. American Thanksgiving, they don't quite have the concept that there's set foods we eat. They tried mixing it up, but I can see why this would be a draw for Europeans, a way to get Europeans over here. I'm a homebody when it comes to Thanksgiving and holidays, so we've never
same,
done holidays in the parks.
same.
Yeah, that's
We at one time might have had a timeshare that was during Thanksgiving week. Yes, a busy week, and we'd use it. And yeah, it was a different thing, but that was a long, long time ago, and not in a galaxy far away.
We had Thanksgiving dinner at Sizzler down our Disneyland trip when I was little. Don't know how we ended up there. Yeah, the Sizzler, that's not somewhere you go like Walmart. It's usually someplace you end up at. It's just
Sizzler
okay.
used to be good. Come on.
They used to be
Used to
good when
be.
we were kids.
Yeah, when we were kids, it used to be good. Like, remember when Pizza Hut had the
Oh my
salad bar?
gosh.
Yeah.
Don't even
Remember
get me
that?
started. In
Did any of
college,
you
I missed
remember Ground
that.
Round with the peanuts everywhere and the peanut shells are everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, heck
oh
yeah.
yeah.
Man,
Roadhouse, yeah.
Yeah.
we just had some
I
great
went to
food.
Texas Roadhouse recently with family, and they gave us this tidy little bucket and like a closed bag of peanuts. And they're like, well, just in case anyone has a peanut allergy, we're like, then don't go to Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
No,
Yeah.
It's
go
like
somewhere else. Well, thank you, Rambam 3000, for that 5 pounds of the proper money. I have to remind myself, King's money. Okay, King's money. Thank you so much, and here you go.
This Morgan video was not approved, authorized, or endorsed by Disney.
There you go. Thank you. Says go get Kershey's opinion on house flippers who gut beautiful old houses and render them these sterile monstrosities. Faux rage. I hate that. I like people who, if you're gonna flip an old house, I like the ones where they restore it
Mm-hmm.
like to its original
Yeah.
glory. Because if there's one thing that really annoys me about the housing market, it's like they want to make all these cookie cutter houses.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm the one who likes stuff preserved, like beveled glass, the carved staircase, balustrades.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
I want to put modern stuff, but inside a house that has that preserved
Or
feeling
like
from
you
when it was
the
created.
old phone niches. The old
if
phone niches. I love it when the houses still have that, or like the built-in drawers and for the linen closet, or
Yeah.
you can make modern stuff now into these things and have it look like it used to. They're just lazy and don't want to do it. They want to sterilize
Mhm.
everything. Everything's just
Mm-hmm.
bland. No curves, no real. Everything's bland and sanitized, so nobody
Like they
can walk
did with
into it.
Cracker Barrel and um
Yeah.
Oh,
Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. They're ruining our creativity, people.
It's like okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I felt like I was going to walk into a cubicle, I'd just go to work, not there for lunch.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yup.
That's why people are so fascinated, like the period dramas, especially if you watch like I love the Gilded
Mhm.
Age, and you look at just like the architecture in some of those houses, especially like in New Orleans, the architecture there with the older houses are just absolutely gorgeous. CJ says West Coast tends to tear stuff down. East Coast people tend to restore stuff. Yeah, I never understood the just we're just gonna knock down the old house and put up something different or gut all the things that made the house have the character that it does and put something, yeah, new in. Usually on the East Coast, it's like, okay, I need some help trying to restore this particular thing to how it was, and and all of that, and
Although
it's such a niche thing.
it depends on where you are in the East Coast, because if you're in some of the lower income areas, they'll take these beautiful Victorian and colonial homes and they'll turn them into apartment buildings, and
True.
they just wreck them. They completely
True.
wreck the
Oh,
interiors. So it
Mhm.
just depends, because I saw that so much on in certain places on the East Coast when I was living back east, and it was just
Mhm.
heartbreaking because I was like, was a beautiful old home, and now it's a rundown, like, you know, 4 apartment unit building thing. Yeah.
Ugh.
Kind of sounds like the Grand
Yeah.
Floridian. It sounds like
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah, we're
that's a
gonna get
good
into that.
segue. This is a good
That's a
segue.
beautiful segue. Good job.
There, yeah, thank you, Dan. I'm gonna tap on this really quick, and then we'll get on to I know because y'all waiting for that. We're gonna go off on that.
We
Alan,
got thoughts.
yeah,
We
we did.
salty too.
Yeah, we did. We did. Alan Compass, I've been there. That's a good restaurant over at the Yacht and
Yeah.
Beach Club. It's mostly geared towards seafood. Still good. I had a good meal there. I haven't been to Garden Grill. That's a character meal, so Chip and Dale might have some Thanksgiving stuff on. I don't know. Heard good
That
stuff
would be
about
funny.
that one. I haven't been to that one. Hollywood and Vine, I don't particularly care for,
Mm.
honestly. Um, there's better things. Liberty Tree Tavern, it's okay. It was much better when it
Is
had the
isn't that
Fab
one
Five
like a year?
characters. Remember when they had their colonial gear on?
Oh, see, that if they still have the colonial gear, that would be the place to go for Thanksgiving, because
Yeah.
that would feel so legit.
Yeah.
Hmm. And
Yeah,
they
I
don't
mean,
anymore.
like Diamond Horseshoe, we went in May of last year. It was the menu was basically Thanksgiving, like all year round.
Yeah.
It was good, and I think Tavern's the same thing too.
Hmm. Let's see.
I'm
Olivia's Cafe. I haven't been there, so
no.
I can't say to that. Sanaa, why the heck are you going to have a, okay. This is where I'm going to go off. This is where I'm going to go off.
Uh
The
oh.
Animal Kingdom. First of all, food and beverage at the Animal Kingdom and the Animal Kingdom Lodge is freaking top notch. I mean, consistently good. I can't think of a bad thing that I've ever had. Sanaa is an African themed restaurant. The
Yeah, you
bread
shouldn't have
service
Thanksgiving there.
there is okay. It's pricey as hell, but it's good. Your girl, I love spice. I went to Sanaa and I did not have to say, please go back and tell them to put more seasoning in this stuff. The whole setting is African. So why are you gonna have Thanksgiving? I don't know how y'all are gonna do that. But since I do love the food and beverage there, they may tweak it to they may tweak it so that it's still African themed. So possibly like specialty type of menu, like celebratory menu. I don't know, but that just seems kind of weird. Steakhouse 71. I'm surprised about how reasonable the prices are there. I've been there twice.
I don't even know where the hell that is.
First floor of the Contemporary. It's hidden. Again, one of those I don't like to talk about
Oh,
because
so as a friend, you should have shared this with me. Thank you.
I should have, but I'm sharing it with y'all now. I honestly, it's like my brain wiped that. Like, no, don't tell people where it is. It's on the first floor. You will not find it unless you go looking for it, and I love that. So on the first floor, you see like the check-in desk that's there with the Contemporary. Go all the way to the right, and it's tucked over there in the corner, and it's awesome. 1971, of course, when Walt Disney World opened. There's great pictures of the construction. Walt
Mm-hmm.
Disney, Roy Disney, um, really awesome restaurant tucked in the back. If you want a place to dine, especially if you have kids or loved ones on the spectrum who don't want to deal with the loud noise of the Grand Canyon concourse, Chef Mickey's and all of that.
Yeah.
Steakhouse 71 is really cool. Dan,
Yes. I've had a Steakhouse 71 a lot. Breakfast, lunch, but I haven't had dinner yet. it's a great place to eat, and the quality of food is really good there for the
Yeah.
Another friend
price.
that didn't tell me this until now. I am so
Uh,
disappointed.
well, it's like a need to know. No one
I
needed to
need to
know
know. I
until now.
like food a lot.
No one needed to know until now. So I'm telling y'all now. Yes, Steakhouse 70, Steakhouse 71. Diamond Horseshoe. I haven't gone to. That's in the park. I do not like dining in the park if I can avoid it. Um, I just find that the quality of the food is much better at the resort hotels, and it's actually calmer too. And of course, I already talked about Whispering Canyon. Okay, I already talked about Whispering Canyon,
You
so
have.
that's a good one to go to. And when it comes to Universal, oh my gosh, that actually looks real. Let's see. You can go to Confisco Grill. I've been there.
I was just there yesterday.
Yeah, Confisco Grill is good. I've been there once. Thunder Falls Terrace. I have been there numerous times. It is quick service. You can sit down. My favorite spot to sit is where the splash zone is, although I think they're still doing construction on it. The Jurassic Park River Adventure. That's a great place where you're in Thunder Falls Terrace to sit inside and watch people get soaked on that drop. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
a good place to
restaurant.
sit.
Okay.
Yes, that people, a lot of people don't know about it. Their roast pork is almost as good as mine.
Good to know.
Almost. Almost as good as mine. That's a family favorite that we go to. The food is consistently good. A lot of people sleep on that one, but that's a good one. Lombard's is expensive.
I
It's
don't
all
know where
right.
that is.
It's next to where the hanging shark is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's over there. It's not bad. It's I want to call it like it's one of the legacy restaurants that's been there. I think like ever since Universal opened. It's not bad. It's just pricey. Just got pricey. And then of course here at City Walk, Big Fire.
Big Fire is pricey too,
Yeah, Big
but
Fire's
it's
pricey.
whoa, it's worth it.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And I want to say I
I
think
remember
that's a
passing by it. I was wondering because I think they were having some kind of like holiday themed treats burgers, and I saw that on for this holiday.
Dan, try them. They're good.
I'll I'll
mm,
definitely try it. Absolutely.
Steakhouse 71 modeled after Steakhouse 55. Yes, indeed. And I heard Space 220 is bad. Yeah, I've heard that too. I have not tried it. Um, Lots of folks have told me that it's not all that great. I think Patina Restaurant owns it. You're just around a lot of screens. I didn't really see what the draw was, which is why I have not gone over there. Bread Box handcrafted sandwiches, very good. Service may be a little bit slow depending on the demand that happens because sometimes that's a popular place. You go inside, sit down. Sometimes things can get a little bit behind. Just telling you, but handcrafted. That's the thing. They're making the sandwiches by hand. I went there with Loki and Eris when they came to visit, and we went to Bread Box. It's good. It's good. Voodoo Donut. I don't know what Thanksgiving menu. I guess there's Thanksgiving donuts. Either way, go check it out. Because Voodoo Donut is good. Not as good as
Friend I was
Everglazed.
with yesterday at Universal, we went through Simpsons Land. They didn't have the big donuts, so he got their smaller ones because he had to have a donut with in Simpsons Land.
Mm,
I get it. You didn't get to check
yeah,
it out, before
I
ever.
didn't like it, but I
So
tried it. I
we
did the
went by
cultural
Voodoo
thing.
Donuts, and he's looking at the line. He goes, "I said, just go look at the donut." He was like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, mobile order at Voodoo Donut.
Yeah.
Okay, before you leave the parks,
Mobile
do
order.
mobile order at Voodoo Donut. Not so much so in the middle of the day, but after 6 o'clock, yeah, you better you do mobile order. Trust me, trust me. The life would be a much simpler. Margaritaville. I've never been there. I've
Same.
walked by it. Have you been, Dan?
I haven't been there.
It wasn't bad at all, but it was a
Okay.
couple year.
It's like it looked okay. I mean, Universal's not really known for their Thanksgiving meal, so to speak, and I don't know what they're serving over at my favorite, the Royal Pacific Hotel, but you can go over there and check it out. I'm pretty sure if oh my gosh, if
I've never
anybody
been to
has a big
Universal's hotels. I have never been to check them out. I was supposed to go with you to one day, and me and Lynn were supposed to get the tour of that, and we never did it.
yeah, they didn't, but Royal Pacific is beautiful. They actually still have their water features, unlike at the Polynesian. I'm not going to go into that. But if there's any resort at Universal that has a seriously tricked out Thanksgiving menu, it's probably going to be over at Cabana Bay, honestly, if I would have to guess. Just because of the retro theme and all of that, probably. So you can go check over there as well. Hey, Tina. Happy Saturday, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Hope all is well. Well, you're fine. Remember, you guys are never late. You guys arrive precisely when you intend to. All right. So, oh man, I guess we should start talking about this sucker right here. So, this is from mickeyblog.com.
Oh boy.
The Perch Bar has officially opened at Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. So I want to read through this article and then we're going to tell you guys what we experienced. So, in case you missed it, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa has been undergoing quite a few changes over the past years. Yeah. Here's the construction with the ugly ass rug, which I'm guessing is dark so that when people throw up on it, it doesn't show up right.
Or
Right
spill their morning
away.
beer.
Or spill the morning beer. But they kind of forgot to change the rugs that are on the stairways.
Oh yeah, they left the
Yeah.
originals.
Really?
Yeah. I've got a picture of it. Because you have people like, well, you said you wanted more color at the parks, and now they finally put color in. I'm like, no. You do not understand. This is supposed to look like old Florida. Okay. You usually do not have dark color rugs in old Florida. That's a Yankee thing. Okay. To have dark color rugs because you're tracking in mud and all that other crap, you know. No, that's not what rugs look like in the South. If if you use them in the South, you've got like the throw rugs that you put down, but it contrasts horribly with all that expensive Italian marble that they have on the floor. Oh, Ram Bam, it's not a little, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I get what you're talking about though. Yeah, it's like it's oh my gosh, this is a mess. But anyway, that the furniture that no longer looks like turn of the
Victoria.
century Florida. Yeah, it looks like much later. So they got rid of that. So of course they talked like yeah. So that's what they were doing. This is why you don't have the gingerbread house for the first time in
Yeah.
25 years.
See, that seems like a tragedy. That was what they were known for. That
Mhm.
was a huge draw, and they just hosed themselves.
Exactly.
What else is new with them?
True.
Yeah.
True.
It's just hey, that clip runs lowered expectations. That should be
Mm-hmm.
their tagline.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. This
Dude,
year, they were supposed to have a gingerbread house at the Wilderness Lodge, like they were
Yeah.
promising.
Yeah.
Instead of that, they downsized it to a chocolate size house, not a gingerbread house, a chocolate small size
What?
house, and people are mad about that.
Although I will
Yeah.
say they missed out on a perfect opportunity because the Wilderness Lodge didn't always used to have a gingerbread house at all. But what they
Right.
would have is they had like all of these treats, like hot chocolate and cookies and all of that. So they never had one, but they screwed up. They could have had the optimal opportunity to put a gingerbread house over there. And what, it's like a
Oh, it would have
little
been
tiny chocolate thing now? Is that what you're saying, Dan?
Yeah, I just saw it on a post the other day, and it was like a miniature size, like a cabin lodge house, but it's not made of gingerbread. It's made of chocolate. I'm like, and people in the comments were bashing it, saying, "Oh, this is what we get, cheap, cheap, a typical cheap Disney Imagineering right there."
Well, it just, people are
It's
saying in the chat everywhere, you pay more, you get less. So instead of doing that Walmart, pay more,
Yeah,
get more, pay less,
yeah.
get more, whatever the heck it is. Now they're doing pay more, get less. You'll like it, you'll take it because Iger needs a new freaking shower.
Yeah, Ram Bam 3000, no
ugh,
gingerbread house. The gingerbread house, and I should have pulled up pictures, go through my phone and pull them up. Gingerbread house, again, 25 years. And I was talking with my sister about this too, because she didn't believe me when I said no gingerbread house this year. People would plan their trips. That was something that you had to do if you went to Disney for Christmas. Even if you weren't staying at the Grand Floridian, you made it a point to go, because when you get there, the photo ops were amazing. You got a photo op in front of the tree. I remember when they actually had that large, like, big band that would actually play Christmas carols. You walk in, you get your picture in front of, well, before you even got inside, first of all, you get free roasted chestnuts before you walked in the front. They used to
wow.
give you those. Then you walk in and it's decorated like crazy with, Christmas flowers and stuff like that that's there. You get the picture in front of the tree, the Grand Floridian tree, which I love. It's Victorian oriented. I've actually been trying to recreate that at my house. You get that. Then, of course, there's the piano player that's there as well when the band is taking a break. And then you smell that amazing gingerbread smell. And there's a life size gingerbread house. This is a Disney difference that they used to do. This wasn't some tiny gingerbread house. This was a life size gingerbread
yeah,
house that they were selling stuff out of.
that's what it's all about. You know, that's what it was like. That's what the that's what the whole holiday was all about. I mean, you have the castle gingerbread house, the contemporary, the carousel, the boardwalk, and yeah, it's great and all, but it doesn't compare itself to the Grand Floridian one
Now,
because
did they fire all those bakers? Did they move them? The people that made them? Because
I don't know. I
you
No,
hope
got to think they've been doing it for years. People trained
yeah,
on it. I mean, look at those things are gorgeous.
they
yeah,
just I think they moved them around to other things. There was, of course, there's like the head baker, if I remember correctly. This dude was like straight out of Germany. He was one of those bakers where you could tell
yeah,
his family had probably been doing it for like centuries or something like that,
Oh my goodness, that's
and
so
would talk
beautiful.
about
absolutely.
how they would do, like,
That's
this was like every year. This chocolate Santa, I forget how many
yeah,
pounds of chocolate he was.
80
And they
pounds.
had, yeah, they had different Santas, the sugar flowers. All of these window panes are spun sugar.
Gingerbread is such a cultural staple through Christmas, and not just in American culture, but through all the European cultures. My husband's family is German, and, like, gingerbread is an art form. Every country approaches it differently. They can
Mhm.
get very intricate. There's all different shapes and styles and textures, and so the fact that they can make this whole structure out of it, that is just so much magic for these kids. And that's what Disney is supposed to be, and that's what the holidays, and so when you get Disney and holidays and you put them together, you should get something like that. You should have that expectation. Yeah, this is heartbreaking.
And this is what you used to get. This was the thing. You got to see something that you could see nowhere else. nowhere else. And it was on a different scale. Like I would say in my streams, this is the most disrespectful display of sweets that I've ever seen in my life. And Sam is right. It is a cultural thing when it comes to
Yeah.
gingerbread and how it's presented. And as someone who grew up like in suburban Philadelphia, it's like Philadelphia had a large German population, a large founding German population.
Hmm.
Contrary to some people don't know or may not know, Germans have been in the American colonies since the 1600s.
Oh, heck yeah.
And
Yeah.
gingerbread houses, that was like expected, like literally in school. You made gingerbread houses, of your own. You would go to the store to, you know, homemade gingerbread houses or how to make a gingerbread house. That again, that was a staple that you had to do. And not all of them were the same, but it's the care and the detail, like all of this spun sugar flowers that
Hmm.
Santa is made of solid like chocolate, like some they actually had to create that with modeling chocolate from scratch, all
That's just
of the bricks
amazing.
here. Look at this.
Like
This
it's
is
a hard. Your brain doesn't even want to think that that's all food because your brain's like that
no,
can't be food. But like that's the cool part.
I'm gonna be Godzilla and destroy
I
everything and
know.
eat it all. Who
you
you
just,
kidding?
you just feel like you want to do that, right? When you
Oh
when
yeah,
you look at these
Raj.
houses,
See,
it
this
And
is an opportunity for Epic to find a place to put a giant gingerbread house.
oh, they
I
would
was
do it.
thinking the same thing about that. That hey, you know what? If you're gonna get rid of that, that's okay. Hey, let's build our own.
Yeah,
I can
Universal
see
needs to
them doing
capitalize.
something.
I mean, they could build a gingerbread shaped as a entrance portal.
Well, gingerbread's also a thing in Scandinavian countries, so they could
You
put it
know.
in the Isle of Burke.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
there you
want a
go.
Nintendo. I want a Super Nintendo gingerbread house.
I want to
Oh,
see a
heck
Harry,
yes.
Harry
Give me a
Ooh,
Potter.
freaking
I want to
a
see a
castle
Hogwarts
gingerbread
castle made
house.
out of gingerbread.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. Princess Peach's castle. Come on. There are
I
the endless opportunities here.
Oh my
You
gosh.
hearing us, Universal?
I
Do
Yeah.
know
it.
Universal.
Do it
Bob said they'll
now.
do it. They'll do it, and then
it would not surprise me if they
they'll
did it
troll.
next year.
They'll troll. They'll
Yes,
definitely troll online.
they
Hmm.
will, because that's what they do. They Universal is known
Oh,
for
Mr.
for
Milkclose
doing
has a
You know
that.
good
what?
one. A giant gingerbread house in Dark Universe to tie into the Hansel and Gretel fairy tale with the witch.
Ooh,
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
That's a
There you
good one.
go. Hope
That's
you're listening,
good.
Oh, that
Universal.
is epic. That is
I would,
perfect.
yeah.
That is
Luigi's
perfect.
Mansion. Huh. Oh, that's another one.
Princess Peach, Gingerbread
Hmm.
Castle. Yeah, I would.
Or
Yeah, and put it
heck,
in Helios.
Oh
hmm
yeah,
or hey, Dollywood, you can capitalize on this too.
yeah.
It doesn't
I,
just
I,
have to
I'm
be
I,
Universal.
I'm thinking I have to go out to get creamer and now damn gingerbread.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Yes, that
I
reminds
swear.
me.
I swear that if I hear rumors that they destroyed this 80-pound chocolate Santa, then we all know that this is gone. I'm gonna feel like if they destroy it.
It's gonna just
It's so heartbreaking because with I remember that there were specials where they would do, and I think it was on the Disney Channel at the time, where they would show how they would create the
oh yeah.
gingerbread house. And
Yeah,
like,
I remember watching him.
remember that? I was
Yeah.
watching that. I think
Yeah.
Samantha Brown did one about the creation of this gingerbread house because like this was the thing. You went and there was nothing like it. And you could
Oh yeah.
smell like the gingerbread and the this house is what got me addicted to making my own peppermint bark because I had never had it before
Mhm.
and went there one
Mm.
year and it blew
Yeah.
my freaking mind when
Take
I had
peppermint
it.
bark, melt it, let it melt into your coffee.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
I'm
it's
so
so
definitely
good.
gonna
good.
miss.
I love
I'm
peppermint
definitely
bark.
gonna miss the part. I'm definitely gonna miss the part when you enter the Grand Floridian, and the first thing you smell is the gingerbread
Oh
right
yeah.
when
What?
you
Yes.
You don't
enter.
want to smell beer? Come on, man.
And that was the thing. You smelled it was like nothing else. I mean, the contemporary they have theirs, yeah, it's there. It's style, the flat 2D style, which is nice. It's cool to look at, but there was nothing like
Like
the
this one.
smell of the Grand Floridian gingerbread house. That was it. Seeing bakers go around and like dust the gingerbread
Mhm.
house with powdered sugar and sprinkles it was just absolutely amazing. And people would have pictures of themselves and their
They got
kids
rid
like
of a
year
draw. It's
after
insane.
Yeah.
year. Yeah, in front of it. I mean, one year I stayed, was it two? It was 2 years. I stayed at the Grand Floridian around Christmas, and dang it, I could not stand all the traffic in the main building. I'm like, I'm gonna go over to my key building because I got a Christmas tree and couches there, and I'm gonna sit over there. But you couldn't help but notice the energy and just the
Mhm.
Christmas spirit that was there. That was a main draw. And now that it is gone, I mean, Ron, I'm gonna fight you on this one because it's like same church, different pew. Because at the beach club which is what I think the Wilderness Lodge tried to recreate and failed miserably, because our
Yeah.
reference for a chocolate style gingerbread house would be the carousel at the beach club, the one with all the horses. And last year they did Mickey's Christmas Carol for each horse. Like you had a horse for each one of the
Oh my.
spirits that would come and visit. So you had like the horse for the ghost of Christmas past, you had the horse for the ghost of Christmas present, you had one for the ghost of Christmas future. They had one of like they even had one uh for Marley, for Bob Marley.
Oh,
They had one for him, and like the
the
horse had like
hecklers.
chains on it. I got to dig those pictures out. We're gonna have to do that as like a probably like a channel member special where I go
Yeah.
back and I dump out my phone, and I will show you over the years what Christmas was like, including them getting rid of the darn
You
dream
might need a
lights.
bigger hard drive.
I probably
Yeah.
will. I've never done like I think I got a 12 terabyte
Yeah.
one over there
I
somewhere. I
don't
think
know. That might not be enough with you with video.
I don't think that was before I was doing a whole lot of videos. I was like pictures. I did like little video snippets every now and then, but mostly pictures that I was taking. But yeah, this is what we lost
Yeah.
for
I
that.
That's
was
just a
looking
tragedy. That
forward.
is literally a tragedy.
Yeah. I was looking forward to live streaming the build for 2 days just to see a live
Yeah,
build, like I did last year on Halloween when they finished it, and
yeah.
don't get to see it this year.
It was just like
Do any of the
amazing.
resorts have their regular gingerbread houses like they did at all? Have we seen the
Um,
other ones?
Dan, is the contemporary one out yet? Do you know?
The what the tree, or is it their gingerbread
Gingerbread
house?
houses.
With their gingerbread
Yeah, it's
house.
up. It's
It's
up
up.
already. It's your frozen hot chocolate is there, Lorena, for
Okay.
sale.
Yeah. Hopefully
Yeah.
I can get it and the machine's not broken or I get too late. Let's see. There's also the one again, the one at the beach club that they have every year. So if that's not up yet, it should be up
And the yacht
soon.
club has the what is that? The tower, the watchtower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
I
have a
think that was
watchtower.
I think that was gone last year. And what about the boardwalk? They usually
Boardwalk is
have a
still.
smaller one.
They have one too. They have it out.
I think it's gonna be time to take a tour and take some pictures of them and see if anything looks different from the other years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not even decorated for Christmas. Usually they have Christmas decorations up at this
They
point,
do
right?
now.
they
This
do.
this was what, like a week
This
ago?
was
Yeah.
this was a week. This was a week ago. So
Yeah.
here's what happened. So Tom and his wife, myself, and Dan. Of course, I had like the channel meetup. So we're
Mm-hmm.
down there in Disney Springs, and I'm like, why don't we take the bus over to the Grand Floridian and exactly see what this bar looks like, right? So we get there, And there's the bar. I think this is what, like 2 in the afternoon or something
Not
like that?
even. Not even.
Barely?
It was like almost 1:00, 1:30, if that.
Yeah. And it's already, it's already busy. People
And
buzzing
you
around.
notice the people sitting at the bar right there on the right-hand side. Notice that little nook. Watch that space, people.
Yep.
Older couple sitting there having their drink, talking.
Yeah, they're having a drink, talking. I think I have to go to the other clip. I didn't have a chance to sew them like all together. But let's see. I'm trying to think of which one I'm gonna get here.
Want me to send it to you?
Give me a minute. Oh, I have it. It's just because everything is running freaking slow today. Like, for
Because
sure.
I
Everything's
think
running
Sam's
slow.
reaction when she sees that one is going to flip her out.
I if it's the picture I already saw, I'm already I have so
Okay,
many
so
thoughts.
here's the proof. I'll get the other videos too. So
There's the
this is
bell.
why I'm saying, and the conclusion we all came to when we saw this was that it's not just that little bar that they've put there. It is the entire first floor
Lobby.
of the lobby, because
Yep.
why would you have a billfold there? Okay. Here's the thing. Every table has a menu. Every table has a bar menu on that first floor of the lobby. Every one.
They've
So the
turned it
whole
into a whole thing is into a bar.
Yes.
dive bar.
Yes. Dive bar. Literally.
It's
Why
like,
would you have a
okay,
folio there?
it's the whole thing is designed for nothing but it's all considered a primary drinking area if you look
Yeah.
Which
at it.
okay. I'm gonna just start on my saltiness here. Let's just lay
Oh,
this out.
please.
We're non-alcoholic. We're a military family, so I'm in a community where everybody drinks. We're the weird ones. So I get that a lot of people who have children drink. But even the people I know who drink, they still have they still don't always want their kids around alcohol. And we actually avoid and don't go to and aren't invited to some
Yeah.
military events because we don't want our toddler around people who are drinking. And when military people drink, they can really drink sometimes. And so
Mm-hmm.
that is something we are always aware of. We don't judge people. We've got lots of friends who drink. We don't care. But at the same time, I don't want my 2-year-old around 2 drunk army guys because I don't know if my 2-year-old's gonna go up and pick up their drink. 2-year-olds do those sorts of things.
Yes.
And s and then there's other things. It's the whole drinking and driving. It's the people's behaviors change. It opens up a legal liability. There can be fights, arguments, all these sorts of things. And you've got children all over that place. So what if you're a family like mine who does not particularly want their children around alcohol and you are staying in that hotel? Every time you go through the lobby, you now have your children having to interact with people, and you don't know if those people are nice drunks or if they are controlled drunks. Like how they're going to behave. And this is in the middle of the freaking day, and there are children
I'm just
everywhere
gonna
in
let it
this.
run because this
Like,
is the perfect clip to
Oh yeah.
what Sam's rant is. Keep going, my dear.
because these
Again.
you've now made this entire hotel a no-go for families like me. I would never step in there with my children because of the setting they have now set up, because I don't know how those people handle their alcohol. And I don't want my little children around people who can't handle their alcohol. So I'm not comfortable now in that hotel. I would never be comfortable going through that lobby. And there was a picture. There was a picture. I don't know if you're going to show it of the
Oh,
mom
I
with the
will. I'm gonna
baby and
show
the
it.
beer.
I'm
Don't
gonna
even get
show
me
it.
started on people with babies and beer.
Yeah.
Seriously? Are you freaking serious?
Oh yeah.
Oh
You
wait,
should not be.
just watch.
Look. See, there's a little girl there. Okay.
I know.
There
Yeah.
is the stroller there. And for people who didn't believe that we were saying that the first floor was a lobby, for the whole bar. So why is it you've got the server coming over
Coming straight up to
with
the
the
table with all the
Yeah.
alcohol.
order? Yeah,
And
Right.
it's not classified as a restaurant.
no,
No, and that the little girl's just sitting there on an iPad because they're not handing her alcohol. Like, what's
mm-mm,
she gonna do? They're here at Disney. They should be there at Disney to be there with the family, to build memories with that child, and instead, in the middle of the day, they're sitting there getting their drinks while the kid is on a freaking iPad. You could have done that at home.
totally. And Linda brings this up.
I'm sorry. I'm so
No, you do not be sorry
I
because
get
the
it.
rant
Like
that
we
she's
get
so
it.
going
salty.
on is the ones that pretty much we all did, but myself and Linda really went off on
If
because I could not believe I'm like, okay, is it just this little bar up on the side, kind of like when you go to the other resorts, especially like the value resorts, where there's a pool bar. That's understood. It's off to the side,
Uh-huh.
somewhere. It's not the main experience. This isn't just a little corner of the Grand Floridian. This is the entire first
Yeah.
floor lobby,
Yeah.
and they have this
Yeah.
going on.
So part of the reason why I am so, and people don't always understand this. I've had people criticize me because of my feelings towards alcohol. My family has a history of alcoholism. That's why even if it wasn't for my
Same.
religious beliefs, I would have never touched alcohol in my life because I have family who have destroyed their lives because of alcohol. And so I have seen people who can't handle their alcohol. I have been around people who cannot handle their alcohol. And when you are in a public place, I don't want to bring my kids around a public place where there are people drinking in the middle of the day because, like I said, it's a safety concern for me. And so you know what? If you like to drink, that's great. Go get your drink, go to the bar in the corner, that's fine. But, like, it should not be in a lobby of a hotel that is at an amusement park that is designated for that was designed for families.
Yeah.
In place of the gingerbread house.
I
In
know.
place of, yeah,
do you
and
have that
I'm gonna
one with
show.
with the mama?
I'm gonna put this up there.
This is where I
There
lost
she
my crap.
is.
That picture
There.
right there.
There.
Hat tip to Linda because she was like,
Oh my
"Look at that!
god.
She's with the baby, and she's got the drink with the baby." I'm like, "What the?"
Yeah.
And
And
Now
I
I'm
was,
gonna give
she
that
did not
I'm gonna
walk it
give
over
her the
to her
benefit of the doubt.
husband. She was
Maybe she's
drinking it.
handing it to her husband. Maybe
No,
she's handing it to her
no, she
she was
husband.
wasn't.
drinking it.
No, she
She
wasn't.
was?
She wasn't. No, girl. She was like, "Look, I got my drink and my baby." And girlfriend walked off with her drink, drinking it around her baby. Yes, girl. Yes.
And I brought up to Lorena, okay, maybe they're trying to make this more European. But the more I thought about this, because the way they look at alcohol, it's more normal than the American way is.
Hmm.
I'm just like, that doesn't fly with the Grand Floridian. It doesn't make sense there.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, I get that if they're going to get a bunch
Oh.
of people to do it, but this does not. It's just not good. That why are you allowing this to happen in one of your nicest hotels?
Yes.
Are you
Oh my
telling
gosh.
us you're losing enough money that you want to make money off of alcohol? That's the only thing it signals to me is where you're losing money, so we need a different draw. We need to change this.
Well, and the thing that absolutely is I find appalling is the fact that this is Disney. This is Disney doing it.
Hmm.
Because that is not like, oh my gosh, Walt has got to be rolling over in his freaking grave
And his
Yes.
because that
brother.
is not how he wanted parents spending their vacation with their children.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
Any of
common
the
sense.
old Disney, if you had anybody left from when it first opened and they seen this now, there'd be a brawl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's bound to happen pretty soon. I guarantee it. Like, I mean, when we were there, guys, like I was talking to you, Lorraine, about this. Like with all this stuff going on with the lobby,
Yeah, there's Linda
we
put
were just
another comment.
thinking, how are they gonna, if they're gonna bring the gingerbread house back, how are they gonna work out bringing it back along with people drinking and people seeing the gingerbread house at the same time
Simple.
with
They're going to make
kids?
the gingerbread house a bar.
Yep.
Yeah,
Make a big flat plank of gingerbread and put fake
probably.
drinks on it.
Hmm. Yeah, Linda says that woman was at the bar. Yes, her back to us. And when she turned around, that's when I saw the baby being carried in front of her. That was her drink.
Oh boy.
And thank you for putting that there because if somebody clips this and you're just like, oh, well, you don't know what she was doing, you don't know where she was going. No, 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 no. We were
We seen
on
her
the
drinking it.
second floor watching these folks. Who was at the bar, who was coming and going. We saw this happen.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, you can take pictures out of context, but the fact that you guys were the ones there and you guys were the ones witnessing it, like, you know what was going down in that picture, you know, because you
Yeah.
saw. I just I remember talking with a friend ages ago, and she said, she's like, "Yeah, I used to be a social drinker and all that sort of stuff, and then I used to think, oh, it's okay to get, when I have kids, I'll stop getting drunk, going out and getting drunk. I'll just drink at home and get drunk." And then she had a baby, and she's like, I've never getting drunk again. I might have a sip here or a sip there, but I will never get drunk again." And she's like, and then now she's gone dry. She's completely dry. She's like, "I realized
Mhm.
if my baby it spikes a fever in the middle of the night and is throwing up and I have to rush her to the hospital, but I stayed up late drinking, I might be at home, but I can't take my baby to the hospital now." And having those conversations with friends where they realize, yeah, you might like your alcohol, you can have a sip here or there, but if you've got children, you've got a responsibility that is more important than your drinking habits. And so doing this on
100%.
vacation when it's supposed to be about the kids is absolutely inappropriate.
And this lady here, and it makes a good point. This lady here, she had the baby in the stroller and she rolled over here and she was sipping her drink. This is her drink that she just put down. Okay. Not
Oh my
not
goodness.
someone else's family member that left it there. No, that was hers that she went and put down. Now I will say I rarely drink. So when I would go on vacation, if there was like a special drink on the menu, like, oh, okay, I'll go and try that. To the point where my daughter was like, Mom, if you drink, you're going to get drunk. I'm like, no, but I hardly drink at all. And I say, you notice I have one. It lasts through the whole entire meal. And like I said, one time when I was at a character meal, the cast member brings over the menu and then she puts the drink menu right in front of me and says, you might want this. But it's a restaurant. That's the thing. It's a restaurant. It's not the main experience.
Mhm.
The lobby is a communal area. Lots of
Mhm.
families, lots of people coming and going. It's like literally the welcoming, the welcome area for your guests who are visiting your hotel. And it's gone from a place to go, enjoy the ambiance of the hotel, listen to live music, just enjoy being there, to, hey, let's go ahead and just have all of this drinking going on and taking over the entire first floor of the lobby. It is absolutely despicable. Truly is. And let
And
me
with
show you
the
the
alcohol
menu
just
too.
sitting out there like that in a lobby, who's gonna
Hmm.
say that you're not checking in and your toddler wanders off and somebody's left their drink that they didn't quite finish, and they're not gonna grab it and drink it?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I mean,
They
it's
Exactly
changed.
cool.
right.
They changed what a lobby is. It's no
Yeah.
longer a lobby. That's just it's an entrance bar. That's it.
It's basically a big lounge. A
Yeah.
big lounge. That's what it is. I mean, once I walked in, I was like, oh boy, we're in a lounge.
I haven't been there for a couple years, and when I walked in, my mouth hit the floor.
Yeah.
Didn't the
And
whole atmosphere completely feel completely different, Tom?
yes, it felt like I'm like this isn't what this doesn't have that welcoming feel. This has oh look, come here, sit down, have a drink. We know you traveled. You're here. It's time to get drunk, bros.
Yeah.
Hey Disney, fuck you.
Okay,
Yeah.
seriously, I am just waiting for spring break because
Oh,
that is gonna be a huge pain in the butt. That is gonna become a security problem come spring
oh yeah.
break.
Oh, I wonder what New Year's Eve is gonna be like.
Oh yeah,
New
New Year's,
Year's,
spring break.
Christmas. I mean, not for nothing, but let's be honest. Some people, when they go to Disney, think that their domestic problems will automatically disappear. I have seen
Yeah.
some of the nastiest domestic issues happen, and even worse when there's alcohol involved. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas is going to be the first test of exactly how often Orange County Sheriff's deputies are going to have to be at the
Oh,
Grand
you
Floridian.
already know they're bidding. They're bidding on the posts. They're
You
they're,
know
they're
it.
back at the station going,
Yep.
okay, who wants Grand Floridian for this week? We got to have
Oh
extras out
yeah,
there. Who wants this?
I've
These
got
guys are going
Grand
overtime, baby.
Floridian at 10 a.m.
It's
Mm-hmm.
going to
Oh,
beat Fallout, Dave. That the fights are going to be more epic than
oh,
the two Jersey chicks at
I wouldn't
Disney.
be surprised. You're gonna see some body cam footages on YouTube months ahead.
Yes.
That you're gonna see, oh,
Law.
body cam at the Grand Floridian.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna click that and see what happened. Oh, of course, a fight happened right next to a bar.
Do you
Law and
have that
Crime
those pictures
Network.
I sent you, Lorena?
Which one?
Do you have those pictures of the ones that were sitting right next to the bar?
You may have to send that to me because I don't think I had that particular picture. I think I was getting video at the time, so you have to send it to me.
I, I
Randy
got
Daytona, The Golden Boy. What was that 2016 movie with Mila Kunis and Catherine Hahn? Bad Moms. Yeah, I love that daggone movie. I did. I totally did. I love Bad Moms. I did. But that's
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I did. You know what? Watch it when the kids aren't around. It's
You
all
know,
the
I'm
stuff.
sure that part of me some days wishes I could let go like that, but I just can't.
It's you live vicariously through that. It's like, yeah, I understand. Well, one day it's just like, you know what? I'm not making breakfast. I'm eating all of the Lucky Charms, and you will have to fend for yourself.
Okay,
I put it in the
my kids
extract,
do get
Lorena.
their own breakfast. My kids get their own breakfast, but that's because I am not a short order chef. Like, I will make something, and if they want something else, they can go get a muffin or a bagel or something else. Like, you know,
Hmm. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But that movie is hilarious. It is
yeah.
absolutely freaking
But they're right.
hilarious.
Like, New Year's Eve is gonna be nuts. I mean, at least New Year's Eve, hopefully, most of the kids are already in their beds in the hotels, and they're not
yeah,
out there for it. But spring break is gonna be insane because it's gonna be 24/7 insanity for, like, a
yeah.
month.
It's
I
gonna
Go
be
right
will.
next to the
nuts.
bar.
Yeah.
You're gonna see something there.
Where
Well, well,
this
the
Right where
way?
your mouse is.
well, the tree is up at the Grand Floridian.
There's a tree up now, but right there, there's kids, a family at the thing sitting right next to the bar. Mom
Yeah.
was sitting there
I
drinking,
Oh my
watching.
gosh. What are the kids doing? Because the kids can't be drinking. So you're just
The kids
ignoring the
have there, or
kids.
she was sitting right there. Don't
Yeah.
I looked down. I was like, "What
There
the
was
f?"
like three. There was like three kids right there. I have
Yes.
a
Oh,
picture too.
through the videos, and there's toddlers running around. It's not like and teenagers, all they have to
Yeah.
do is like,
See, right there. It's a little blurry, but that's where they were sitting. And
oh,
it wasn't like, hey, we don't have a place to sit, so we're just sitting here passing the time. No, 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 no. They were
Nope.
getting drinks from the bar with the kids right there around them. And every place to sit here, again, every place to sit here
Yeah,
has a menu at the table. I mean, there's
uh-huh.
something kind of like this at the Contemporary, the Outer Rim Bar, which is one of my favorite places to work remotely. But you know what? It's off to the side. It's not in the main lobby way. If you're not looking for it, you won't find it. But if you're sitting there, cast member come out, do you need anything to drink X, Y, and Z? And they'll have the menus there, but that's off to the side. This is the entire first floor. Imagine the entire first floor of the Polynesian looking like this. The entire first floor of the
oh man,
Contemporary looking like this. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's promoting some of the
yeah,
absolute worst behavior, and
Yeah.
I can't. Again, I can't. I cannot imagine.
I send the second one with a close up. I actually zoomed in. Got it. See if that works for you. You can see that table set up really well.
I mean, with all this lobby lounge that you see, it's like it's right in the open to the public.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the
There's
open.
no way to avoid it.
Yeah. Like the other
Really?
ones, like the lounges, like the Enchanted Rose Lounge, it's right there behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there it is. That's the
There
one.
it is.
Yep, the kids are on technology. Why the
Yes.
Yep.
heck are you paying so much to go on a
Just
freaking Disney vacation with your
I
children when
know.
all you're gonna do is sit in the freaking lounge and lobby and drink in the middle of the day and put them on a freaking iPad? You could have
Mm-hmm.
done that at home and you could have done it for cheaper. And
Right at the
sorry.
friggin' bar.
Yeah, they do. They have a harder job, and it's not like your kid has the phone or the iPad and is like taking pictures, getting video, actively doing stuff. And people want and I used to get on camera girl about this all the time when we were going to Disney. Of course, she had a phone. It's like all the phones have to be face down when the food gets here. Okay.
yeah.
You can use it before the food gets here. Once the food gets here, all the phones are down because we're not paying
Yes.
all this money for you to just sit here and not absorb the purpose of what a vacation is. And there's so many of them that will just let their kids sit on technology the whole entire time. It's like, I get it. In the beginning, you're ordering appetizers and drinks and stuff like that. What do you want to drink? So you're kind of on your phone doing stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's perfectly fine. But once the entrees get there, no, you need to be
Yeah.
off of that.
Yeah. I kind of think of it as Trader Sam's. I don't know if you guys been to the
Yeah, I have. Uh-huh.
So during the day, I mean, yeah, families go in there, kids go in there. I mean, there's non-alcoholic drinks and stuff like that. But at a certain time, I think it's at 8 p.m., no kids are allowed. You have to be 21 to get in
Mm-hmm.
at 8 p.m. And here it's like free for all. You just bring your kid to the bar, and I'm like, this ain't right.
I it baffles.
My folks, I told my folks about this. They're cast members over at Coronado, and I told them about it, and they said this is kind of like that over there with their bars and all that, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't like it. They don't like the idea of it. It's a really bad look.
It's you know what? I'm not going to blame any cast member saying they're serving
No,
these kids alcohol. I won't go there. I won't do that.
no,
But
No, but at the same time, it opens a legal liability because
yes, it
if
does.
the kids get their hands on alcohol, then that cast member, and then something happens with the kid, that cast member could be legally liable because it
yes,
was the alcohol they served.
right,
And that's not fair to the cast member.
No, it's really not.
Sorry,
And
Tom, for cutting you off.
granted,
You're fine.
because for Coronado, because I didn't want to say Coronado Springs, that's like the convention hotel, from what I understand.
yeah,
The one time that I was, because one of the reasons that I didn't like Coronado Springs for vacation is just because it is different, because it's a convention hotel. So things over there are a little different. But when you're talking about the Grand Floridian, which is the flagship resort pretty much of the Walt Disney World resort, and you have this going on, it's like I would not want to go there. I would not want to
As
bring my kids over there. It just
I wouldn't bring
no.
my grandkids. I wouldn't bring my nephews or my nieces, and my nephews are in their teens, and I wouldn't bring them there because,
Yeah.
let's say mommy has to go potty. Mommy
yeah,
puts down her mimosa.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like orange juice. Little Johnny comes over and says, "Oh, I'm going to take a couple swigs of this."
Exactly.
Probably doesn't like it, but still, that shouldn't be able to happen.
yeah,
Well, you know what I think with them doing this, it is much easier to just shove a bar in there than actually create something to enhance the experience of being at Disney. Like the gingerbread house.
This was unneeded. They have a bar 1 floor up.
Yes.
Yep,
It's
that they got
absolutely-
rid of the big band for that. They got rid of the live music for that, so they could put the Enchanted Rose bar up there. Although I will say it is a very gorgeous looking bar, and to
Yes.
its credit, it is on the 2nd floor. It's not on the 1st floor.
This
Not on the lobby of the 1st floor.
a lobby bar to
Yeah.
me just screams, "Hey, welcome to Outback," or whatever store you're at.
Wait for the fights, man. I'm telling you,
Oh, yeah.
they're coming. We were taking bets. We're like, the TikToks are going to be
Oh,
off
heck yeah.
chain
Oh, yeah.
when it comes there
So,
around
Yeah.
Christmas,
If I see
because
one, I'll tag Disney for this. Hey, you asked for it.
Mhm,
yeah, well, okay, so we're a military family. We stay in hotels a lot when we PCS, when we move from one duty station to another. One of our PCSs, we ended up in a hotel. We did not know when we booked that hotel. We booked it because it had an interior lobby. We were moving somewhere
mhm,
cold. It was the middle of the winter. We just did not want we wanted a place for the kids to run around and get out of the hotel room because it was cold outside. And we did not know in the corner, not in the lobby, but in like the corner tucked away just outside of the lobby, there was a bar. And they needed happy hour and everything.
mhm,
But they knew they had military families bringing kids in. So when we checked in, they warned us. They said, "Hey, there's a bar over in this corner of the lobby." The lobby was big and expansive like that. It was this big open area in the middle of the hotel. And they said, "It's from this time to this time that it sells alcohol, but to kind of keep things separate, we on the other side of the lobby, we have hors d'oeuvres and toys and like crayons and coloring books and snacks that we put out on the other side of the lobby for families." So that we can keep the families and the people who are drinking completely separate.
right,
And if you don't even want to be involved in that, it's only during these hours that we sell the alcohol. So just don't come down and let your kids play in the lobby during that time period. And I was
Yes.
like, "Thank you for letting us know." I mean, if we had known, we probably wouldn't have booked that hotel. We would have booked somewhere else. But I'm
right.
glad they told us up front.
Yeah.
It was off to the side, not in the main
Mhm,
lobby. It was limited hours, and they provided something for families on the opposite side for free to compensate for our inconvenience.
mhm.
It's called being a
That's
responsible
not
business.
happening here.
Yeah.
And you know what? Speaking of that, and something I'll get to the reason for this picture, but something that just hit me and it's making me freaking angrier the more I think about it. I can't remember if it's this area here or on the other side. And it might be on the other side now, where they've gotten rid of it. There used to be a TV in a kids area that
Yes. I remember that.
specifically remember that, Dan? Do
Yes.
you remember seeing that? Did they?
Right. I remember that. I.
Yeah, it was a specific area because every hotel has one where it's just Disney cartoons that run, and it's a nice little kids area for them to kind of hang over there and congregate. See them folks here are drinking.
Yes.
I think they got rid of that. Even if they put it over on the other side, it still wouldn't work because the whole
Yeah.
entire 1st floor people can drink. So you've got that going on with
Well, you know they're
potentially a
going to be
kids
walking
area
around
right
everywhere
next
with
to
it.
it.
How many people do you think are going to go up the stairs with their drinks just to go to their room to go, oh, the other bar isn't open, we'll go back down the lobby.
They moved the kids area to the front. Yeah, but unfortunately,
Where?
that's
I didn't
They
see
moved the
right
it.
in
kids there
front,
to
right in front of it. Where is it? Like where they're scaled down the flower display, or right inside when you walk in.
buy the new lobby desk or something.
It might
Front
be,
desk.
but the issue that you still have is that it's the whole entire 1st floor
Yeah.
with serving
You're
alcohol.
the
If it was just
check-in.
that
Okay.
section, then it
I
was
see.
fine. Check-in area.
I see.
Okay, to the left of the check-in desk. Yeah, but still, it's like the whole entire 1st floor. And something else to point out, because for the folks who were like, "Oh, didn't you want color to Grand Floridian?" Okay, they did not change the. This is the original carpeting. Okay.
The stairs.
The original sage green carpeting that has detail along the outside. And here's the new carpeting, which these ugly ass flowers. Here's the difference. Because with the other one, it's very detailed. You see, it's very detailed, small flowers. It's not ostentatious because they don't want it to clash here. See all this Italian marble they've got down here?
Yeah.
Balanced perfectly. That's pretty much what your lobby is going to look like if you're an old Florida hotel. The carpet is just an accent to mostly what the tile or the marble that's there. But then now you got this ugly stuff here with these big, huge flowers that clash like crazy and doesn't fit with the design.
So
But like y'all were saying, probably cover up the puke they're going to have.
Hey, if they puke, I praise them for that. Just no.
That spilt drinks.
Mm-hmm.
They spill drink.
They got to have some cleaning crew because at the end of the day, that's going to smell like ass.
I feel so bad for the cast members. I really do because they do not have
It's
control.
a job. I can't blame them. It's a job.
Yeah.
They got to follow their orders from their superiors. They're told, hey, guess what? We're going to hire you to do this bar. Oh, I'm going to be just no, you're the whole lobby. What?
Yeah. No, and see, the thing is, like I keep harping on spring break, but literally spring break is going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
Because that carpet is going to be gross. And you know what? Maybe they ripped up the nice carpet and put the cheap, the less expensive one because they knew they were going to be replacing it every year.
I have another thing I just thought. You know how they used to have the Daytona spring break videos?
Yeah.
I wonder if we could do them at Disney. We should just go there and film the stuff from the top floor and see if we can make some moolah.
If it's any indication what we were able to capture just rolling up there at 2:00 in the afternoon.
I want to see this on a busy spring break the day after check-in.
Wow.
I want to drop in the first day at Christmas week. The reason why I say that is because I am well versed in staying at the Walt Disney Resort during Christmas week. That was usually when I would go and stay. Yes, if it is your first trip to the Walt Disney World Resort, do not do during Christmas or you will hate freaking humanity. I'm just saying. If you're used to it, you know the deal and you know your hacks and everything with how to deal with it. But let's just say
if you're used to crowds at Times Square on New Year's Eve, you can deal with Disney.
Pretty much.
Yeah. If you're not, if that flips you out, don't do it.
And I've done both. I've been
so I'm just going to say this straight out. Military families avoid it because we don't do crowds. And that sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, it's Times Square is something to behold.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I all I know is, Escape from New York. I understand it now because I actually had that happen. There's all the trains. I think it stopped when I went for New Year's Eve, and it was just a mess. So if you've ever been to New Year's Eve in New York City, or you have been to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, and I have done both in the span of 1 year. I did it. I just do not want to do it again. I can do it to say that I did it, although I preferred Mardi Gras a lot more than I did Times Square for New Year's Eve. That first week, Christmas week, is going to be freaking insane. And again, and Avarice Carmageddon brought it up. It's just like you still have your domestic problems.
Oh, heck
They
yeah.
get amplified by alcohol, people. Alcohol's like a truth serum.
They do. And here's the thing. It's like there's the myth of the family vacation. I don't want to call it a myth, but most people go there to be together. Some families go there to give the appearance of being together. If you get my drift, and just go to the park, just listen to how certain people talk to each other.
The story you shared a while ago, they were like checking in, and then the dad got into a fight with his kids, got arrested. Like, now add some alcohol to that story that already happened without alcohol.
We
It
we
is
need a
this is
Maury
gonna
show about this.
oh my gosh. It's gonna
What?
be like yeah, it is.
Maury.
It's gonna be like Maury and all those
Well,
It
Can't
totally
we come
Jerry
back up with
Springer.
that? Can't we just do that? Call it the Lorena show and get
Robert
syndicated?
Irvine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, but
Just, you know,
it'll be on the Florida show.
it'll be
It'll
Jerry
it'll
Springer.
yeah,
Oh
for
man,
real.
Lorena's Springer ripoff, but that's what you can call it.
Hmm.
I know
Yeah.
this may
Yeah, and do it for spring break. See, it works on
I
so
know
many
this may
levels.
I know this may not happen, but I was just started to think. Imagine the cheerleading squad staying at the Grand Floridian with a bar like
Oh,
this.
crap.
Or the
Oh,
ones
crap.
that come over there from the All-Star Resorts, aka Ghetto Disney. I will say that because that's where they keep the marching bands and the cheer teams. And yes, that's where they keep them. So they usually start invading the parks and filter over here into the deluxe resorts. I'm telling you, it's an
I'm curious
absolute
to see what their financial take would be on that bar during those times. Monitor it now and see if it gets a substantial spike on spring break.
I think it's
Yeah.
a spike or, like, what are the instances of, fake IDs,
Oh,
kids swiping people's drinks? Like,
yeah.
okay, like, oh my gosh, somebody sticking something in someone's drink?
Oh,
Like,
it's gonna happen. There's really no structure to this lobby if you look at it from a protection type standpoint. Like if you have
oh,
a bar
yeah.
layout and you see it, there's nothing protecting your back, nothing protecting your fronts or sides. There's really no walls to truly sit at if you're going to sit there with your drink in front of you, or if you move away and talk. It's easy pickings. I'm thinking
Mhm.
about theft rate, thinking
Oh,
about
yeah, date rape drugs, all those sorts of
date rape,
things. Bring
pickpocketing. It's going to
Yep.
happen.
Oh, definitely pickpocketing. And you know what,
People are going to leave
Tom?
their
That
purses next to their chairs and see that gone.
that brings up something else that I would really like to remind people about because some people tend to forget. They'll come on vacation and forget all semblance of situational awareness
Yes.
and think that
OPSEC.
things won't happen. Exactly, OPSEC, because I mean, it's between Camera Girl and her cousins, used to get sick and tired of me saying this, but I'm just like, no, we have to have this discussion. We're at
Mhm.
Disney, but you have to also remember theme parks like this are prime hunting grounds for,
Oh,
child
yeah.
predators, child predators, theft, all of that stuff that's going on. So you have to have this discussion. You can have fun, but you cannot be situationally unaware when you're in these situations because you have opportunists who want you to not be on alert at all.
And remember,
Yes.
you are not able to protect yourself in your normal way when you go into these parks.
So,
They take
okay,
that right from you. So there is no
mhm.
fear from the criminal element of that type of confrontation back to them.
Oh, yeah, because you can't carry, but so this is
Oh,
a
it's
true
more than
story that
that.
happened to
It's
me.
just if you read the codes of
School
conduct, you're not supposed to retaliate if you get attacked. Go read them.
Oh, yeah. Um, true story happened to me. I was on a school trip. We were touring colleges and we went to SeaWorld and we were at the hotel and a bunch of us decided to go down to the pool, a bunch of us teenage girls. One of the chaperones, adult chaperones, came down too. Um, started talking to a guy. Again, I was young and dumb. I'll admit this. I was young and dumb and there was no alcohol involved. I was young and dumb and there was another guy at the pool and I was just being friendly. I did not have situational awareness at this point. I was a dumb teenager and the adult chaperone was not nearby. He figured out, like, he started talking to me and like, I didn't realize he was hitting on me because I was stupid. Um, and he was 25. I didn't think he'd hit on a 15-year-old. Um, so we start heading back but I wasn't so dumb that I didn't notice him following me and the other girls back to our hotel room. And
Mhm.
so as soon as we got to our hotel room, we locked the door and we called our chaperone and explained what happened. Well, he had told me what room he was in. That was the dumb thing he did. So we told the chaperone, he got kicked out of the hotel and got charged for anyway, um stuff. But luckily I wasn't as stupid as I could have been, but how bad could that have gone if let's just escalated a few years. I'm 21, I'm in college, I've got a drink in me, and I'm out with the girls, and I'm being stupid because I think I'm at Disney, so I'm safe. And it's
Mhm.
spring break.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to say something that most people refuse. You're not safe anywhere. They
oh no.
refuse to understand that.
And that's kind of, and that is like what you have to understand. You need to be situationally aware. Your safety is not 100% guaranteed. There's things that are being done to help mitigate that, but ultimately you are responsible for your
Mhm.
own personal safety. And when you bring your families to these parks, you are also responsible for their safety. Again, I had to have this talk with my nieces and nephews, and I'm just like, your job, I don't care how insignificant you think that it is. Someone approaches you and makes you feel uncomfortable. It is your job to tell me.
Oh,
And
heck yeah.
it's my job to follow up on what it is. I'm taking it from there. But somebody approaches you, you don't know. Somebody tries to talk to you, and you don't know. God forbid somebody puts their hands on you that you don't know. You tell me. It's an uncomfortable situation. It's an uncomfortable discussion to have, but you need to have that discussion before you bring your family to the parks. You need to have a certain plan that's
Mhm.
going on. Like my daughter, my nieces and nephews, they knew we get separated, you find a cast member with a tag on. You find them. I'll eventually find you, but that's what happens. Somebody approaches you, what do? You drill them on that. You make them know the steps that they need to take for their own personal safety if you're not around, or not making them feel bad for having to talk to you. No, 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 no. Forget that. Forget that. Something happens, you need to talk. Almost to the point where I told them when we were standing in line, who stands in front, who stands in the back, so we do not get separated. You'll see people
Uh-huh.
who, they'll kind of drift. No, we had a tight formation. You try to roll
Mhm.
up on that formation, you're going to have a really, really bad time. If you do that. And yes, your safety is your responsibility because it's your own body, and not to make the kids unnecessarily scared, but to empower them with
Yeah.
protecting themselves. And that's, I think, what
Yeah.
people tend to ignore. It's not about scaring them, it's
One
about
of the
letting them know.
mindsets I've noticed, Lorena, is when people go through the security of any theme park, they feel that they're safe and nothing can happen. You could watch their demeanor change. Sit there and just watch the way the people are.
Mhm.
It's like I'm good now, and they don't realize that. Well, the criminal element is counting on that.
And that's the thing. Again, it's only by the grace of God I did not, turn into a criminal. Um, they're looking for opportunities like that.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really, really are. It's like people are in this bubble in Disney. You have to understand. Outside of that, shoot, just go to Kissimmee if you're going to go on property and
Yeah.
see how freaking different, it is. That's why when I see like Europeans flashing a whole wads of cash around, I'm just like,
Don't do
that's
That
not
that.
flips me
safe.
out.
You don't,
So
you don't want to, yeah, you don't want to
So,
do that.
here's another tip. If you're gonna be stuck in a situation like this where you know there might be alcohol around and you've got a toddler, there are toddlers wandering around loose there. I would never do that. If there are people I don't know with alcohol, and I used to think I saw parents with this and I used to be like, "Why would you do that? You can just hold their hands." And then I had toddlers and I'm like, "Oh, heck, you can't always get them to hold your hand."
Is this the
There are
kitty
these
leash?
things. Yeah, no, it's not even just a kitty leash. You don't even need the backpack. So what it is it's got those little clips. You clip it onto their belt loop and you clip
is
it
it
onto
a
your belt
taser?
loop.
I'm all for the taser.
Yeah. Dude, No, not the taser, but yeah, it just clips onto their belt loop and your belt loop, and that way you're connected and they can go a certain distance. So if you lose their hand, they still can't run away. And I love that because even if you don't have the kitty backpack, it's just like
Mhm.
you're tied to each other, and that is sometimes necessary if you are outnumbered, you've got more
Oh,
children, and there's not enough adults to
girl,
do those sorts of things.
that is always necessary. I used to call it the kitty leash, had backpack, leash, whatever,
Uh-huh.
because I would have to go through LAX with my
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
I seen a person walking with one of those dog leash things that
Mhm.
retract and lock,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
and on the kid, and he had that tied to his belt. So
Yep.
Yep.
I think he was just like, you know what, I got the dog one. I'm just not going to spend the money. He had it tied to his belt, and it
Yep.
was funny
And if
because
it
I was
works,
thinking
it
just like a
works.
fishing rod that you could just do this. Come back
Yeah.
here, little Johnny. Come back here.
I mean, I will tell you, especially if y'all can get mad at me if you want, but I don't freaking care. Especially if you have young children who are on the spectrum, okay?
Mhm.
They
Oh,
see
yeah.
something that catches your this is even more so than toddlers in general. They see something that catches their attention, they're going to go for it. They're thinking about pursuing that. Trust me, it will make your life a lot easier if you have one of those because everything is catching their attention. But anyway, another thing. And Ron sent a couple of pictures, but I just wanted to put this one out because one of the questions that we had when we went to the Grand Floridian was how close is that darn tree going to be to the bar?
It's
And sure
close.
enough,
That's good.
look at that.
What, 10 feet, maybe?
Yeah,
And max
that.
10 feet.
Oh my God.
Do you notice something? You
What's that?
notice they made sure there was enough room to get to the bar.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
this is. Oh my
Question
gosh.
is this person gonna be drunk enough to go into that tree or even climb up that
Oh, my
tree?
gosh.
I'm just saying. I'm just going out there.
I can't.
It's gonna
I
happen.
can't. I can't. Hey, Amanda. Double agree on the kid leash. Actually saved my brother from drowning partially because he had one on. Yes, I'm a complete advocate
Oh, yeah.
about the kid leash. You can make it as cutesy or however as you want. Make sure you're attached
Oh,
because
yeah.
ultimately your kid is your responsibility. So
Okay,
There's
I
a
got a
lot of
bet.
varieties.
I got a
Huh?
bet for these guys.
Okay.
How long till the drunk person falls off the chair, hits the tree, and takes it down?
Okay. 5
how
feet
long
between.
before
We're
the
gonna start
drunk
a bet down
people,
in the chat below,
girl?
people.
Wait until the drunk people try to climb the Christmas tree like
Well,
kids.
either
Oh, my
that, or
gosh.
it's like I'm still
It's
waiting for one of them to jump
happening.
off the back and try to get on top of that
Or
bar too.
It's gonna
or
That
the
happen.
crossed my mind.
the parents are drunk, the kids are bored, and they start screwing around with the Christmas
Yes.
tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and when we were up on the top of, and I was looking down at that bar from there. I'm still waiting for somebody to get drunk and trying to jump onto the top of that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
They took up. I'm looking at
Like, hey,
all
that's a good place
the
to sit.
space
Right.
because there used to
Right.
be this like bird cage, beautiful, beautiful sculpted bird cage over to the side, but all of this space that you had room to move around in the lobby because the Grand Floridian lobby gets, I kid you not, I'm not underselling this, invaded
But the
during the
brown
holidays.
okay, here's my just looking at it right there. That aesthetically sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Like the bar, everything else is beautiful white marble, and this is like it's not an ugly bar per se.
It's done on
Like there's
purpose.
but it doesn't fit there. They wanted it to be this
They
big,
wanted
huge
to
stop
stand
sign.
out.
And I'm like, it
Mhm.
doesn't blend in. You can't avoid. Oh my gosh.
It
That
Anyway.
should have
doesn't.
been done in the white style wood and everything like that.
Yep.
They wanted to
Yep.
make it like a perch. They could have made it more Victorian looking, everything. Right now, that just looks like something that was bought at Home Depot and slapped there.
It should have had the bird cage like filigree that it replaced. That's
Mhm.
what it should have had. That would have made it
But
blend.
it
But even
it
before
should have been white.
that,
It should have been
yeah,
white.
Yeah, either white or the gold, like the champagne gold that they have that,
Yep.
you can see like up on the chandelier and stuff like that. But what used to be over there to the side is there was some seating area, but it also doubled for the miniature gingerbread houses as well. Because in addition to the main gingerbread house, they would also have a couple of these little mini ones around too that they would show, and it was just extra space for for folks to get through the lobby. But now it's just oh my gosh, I feel claustrophobic looking at this, and that's never something that I would ever
I kind of want to
associate
go back now.
with it.
I want to go back and bring my digital tape measure they can't see, and I want to measure the distance. I'm
The
really
gingerbread.
that kind of
It's
like.
gonna be
Ron said in the chat that it's 5 feet in between.
that is what?
That's 5
He
feet.
said,
That looks more than 5 feet, just judging by the
Oh,
person walking in the chairs there.
yeah.
But
5 feet.
maybe
That
between the chairs and the tree,
Yeah,
there's
maybe.
only 5 feet. Like, maybe from because you see the little border around it, the
yeah,
border
So
around the bar?
get
Maybe from the
picture
border
somebody
of the
coming
bar
up
to the tree,
handicapped
that's
on a
5 feet,
scooter trying to get through there with people sitting on chairs.
and
that's
drunk.
the
Yeah, a
other
bunch of
thing.
stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. It's yeah
I'm
My
just
only,
looking at this going, why would you first? Why did you put the bar right smack dab in the middle?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Where you're going to put
Uh,
event stuff?
that was the point. They want the bar to
Yeah.
be the center of attention.
Yeah. My only question is
mhm.
are they really gonna do the gingerbread house at all with all this stuff going on?
There's no
Because
room there,
No.
dude.
I don't
And
think they
that
can.
and
They would
that
have
was
to do
my
it
thought
in
as
that tea
well,
room.
Dan. I
They
don't
would have
think
to
that
do it in
they're
the tea
gonna
room.
bring it back. I
That's the
don't
other
think they're
thing.
gonna bring it back because they're bringing back the tea room.
Right.
I don't see them bringing the gingerbread house
They might
back.
Yeah.
do a little gingerbread house, but they won't do the
True.
big one.
It
You
won't
think they
be
could
the
move
life
it
Yeah.
to
size.
the place where they used to have that Cinderella meetup?
Well, it's in use now.
Is
The
it
Yeah.
Park Fairs in
1900
use?
Park Fair, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they put all kinds of a mishmash of, characters in there, so it's no longer Prince Charming and Cinderella and, the stepmom and the evil stepsisters like it used to be. Now it's like a mishmash of
Ah,
characters,
I'm just trying to think
there
about
now.
another resort that could use the room for it. I'm just trying to think.
What, yeah, because it's kind of like what the only other ones that would have the room to do that, I'm just spitballing here just because of how
Yeah.
tall the atrium is, would probably be either the Animal Kingdom Lodge or the Wilderness Lodge. I'm
That the
guessing,
Willis Lodge sounds about right. There's plenty of room there.
especially for the high,
Yeah.
like with the high ceilings that they have for the atrium. Because first of all, the Polynesian never had a big huge gingerbread house.
Yes.
They would have like the small, which was kind of cool because the cast members would make these little gingerbread houses and they were all like tropical themed and you could go around and vote on them, which was really cool. That was like a nice intermediary. I'm trying to think
so what do you
other.
think on people that don't follow social media but been
Mhm.
going to Disney's for years, and let's say they book these rooms at this place because it's their tradition? How bad do you think they're going to feel that they go there now with their grandkids, their family, and what they're expecting from last year is now gone?
It is going to be really
Oh, I
upsetting. I see a lot of really unhappy guests because one of the things that you're messing with, and I'm going to actually share this so you can see. Gingerbread house used to be here. See where that curb is? That's where the gingerbread house, this whole section here is like where the gingerbread house would usually be. Um, because you have people, they are putting out this money, and I'll
Yeah.
just speak for my family, and it usually took us like a year to save up to go, and you make these memories every year when you go. It's like, I got to go to Walt Disney World for Christmas, and you can see like all of the magic that happens there, and you have these traditions with your family, because it's not just a trip. It's, well, if it's the right way, it's a memory builder. So it's almost like, I want to say, well, you guys have seen National Lampoon's Vacation,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ingrained in my head.
Remember when they went to Wally World? It was closed.
Yes.
Sorry, the
What
moose
did
Oh,
out
yeah.
front says we're closed.
what did Clark do when that happened?
He put
Lost
a
his shit.
horn
That is
in.
that is what I think a lot of guests are going to do. Those who aren't online and who do not follow Disney Parks blog and who don't follow shows like myself, um, or other blog posts online. That's what's going to happen, because if you're in this space, you are way more informed than, I would say, 90% of the folks that go to Disney are.
I had a
You're
friend.
a rare breed that is in tune
I had a
like
friend
that.
call me, Lorena, and say, "Hey, we want to take the grandkids to Disney. We haven't been following anything. What do you think?" And I'm like, "Listen, how old are they?" So he told me.
Mhm.
I'm like, "You'd be better off going to SeaWorld to get their Christmas experience than you would at Disney right now." He was
Or
like, "Are you
just
serious?" I said,
mhm,
"Yep."
go to Disney Springs.
Or
People
that,
think I'm
but
joking.
yeah, but he wanted to see like Santa. He wanted to see.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't deny SeaWorld does that good. They do that well.
Mm,
And so far, I mean,
mhm.
nothing's boarded up for construction right now. I said, don't drop all the money to do that. I said,
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom's not the
Mhm.
same.
And yeah, MJ, for real. It is, I can't even tell you how upsetting it is. I mean, you're saying it here as well. And the drinks are not even all that. Yeah, it's this
Oh,
mini just menu. Do I have, I think I have the menu. I
Oh,
think I do. Oh, go ahead,
following
Sam.
on
I'll
what
find a menu.
yeah, following on what Tom was saying while you're looking for whatever, I had a public school teacher approach me. Her and her husband are both public school teachers, and they've been saving for years, years and years and years to take their kids to Disney World. And
Mhm.
they've been planning this for years. And she comes up to me, she's like, "Hey, I know you've got friends over there. You're aware of that sort of stuff. What should we know?" And I'm like, "You should have gone 5 years ago."
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What?" And so I started telling her everything. I'm like, "If they still wanna go, if that's still the thing you're shooting for, if that's what the kids are aware that that's the goal, still go, but don't spend the whole time there. Maybe go a day, maybe 2, but do other things. Go SeaWorld, go to Epic Universe."
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
we were
I
talking with our kids, and we're like, "Would you rather go to Disney or Epic Universe if we were ever able to go over there?" Because 'Cause we've got friends who are in the military who are stationed in Florida, and we know y'all, and they're like, "Oh, Epic Universe," because I mean, How to Train a Dragon, Mario, um, Harry Potter, those are all the IPs they care about. They're not huge into the Disney IPs anymore, and Disneyland is largely under Disney World is largely under construction, the Magic Kingdom is, and
yeah.
I don't really want my kids around a lot of alcohol, and so it's like every time we revisit this question, should we take our kids to these theme parks, the prices go up and the incentives go down, and there's
Mhm.
a new reason why I wouldn't pick Disney World. And that is such a tragedy because what it really comes down to, and I said this on Pro's show yesterday or a while back, was that my kids will probably never go to Disneyland or Disney World. They're losing generational capture. There's gonna be a whole generation whose parents opted out because of these things, and they're no longer gonna have that generational capture where it's that nostalgia. They wanna take their kids because they went. And I went, like I didn't go often as a kid. We were poor. I think we went once. My siblings got to go more than I did. I got one to go once. But my husband, he grew up in a Disney family. Like his one of his family members has a lifetime pass to all of the parks that she won. And they went all the time. And he's even like, yeah, no, it's not worth it.
You know, it's so sad because, and when you were talking about generational capture, you're 100% right. And again, Camera Girl is a primary example about this. When she was little and I would take her to Disney parks, this was back, when the Disney Channel was on and popping and they could do nothing wrong whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to the parks. I have a suitcase full of nothing but princess dresses. Okay, we could not go without her princess dresses. This chick must have changed dresses twice a day at the parks. But that's how invested the Disney princess franchise was. And they dropped that. And she lost interest. And who came around and scooped them up? Illumination. Shrek, and you got the Shrek movies that came out. You've got
Mm-hmm.
Despicable Me movies that came out. You've got the Minions, say what you want, but those little yellow boogers make $1 billion. That's
Yeah.
what the kids are on. Couple that along with anime, and they're not thinking about Disney at all. When my nieces and nephews and my family come down, yeah, they're coming down for Christmas. We're going only to the animal kingdom because for us, we loved going to the animal kingdom for Christmas. So that's the Disney experience that we're doing, and the only ones really that the kids are interested in doing because they want to go to Gatorland. I think they're going to the Space Center because my nephew, he's a complete total space nerd. So we said we're going to take him to Kennedy Space Center. But that's it. Like for my family, it's like the Magic Kingdom isn't what it used to be, but we love the Animal Kingdom just because of that experience that that it has, that it's open and there's things that you can do. And honestly, that's the last bastion of Imagineering that's left. So that's the only thing really that the kids really care to do. We might go to, the mini golf course, which is actually pretty cool. Winter Summerland, that's actually a fun little thing to do, but nowhere near the amount of like epic trips that that we used to go, we used to take. And Disney's just chasing a different kind of audience. Again, they're going for these one percenters that could go anywhere else. And speaking of that, and about the menu, this is basically it. I mean, I'm not impressed
It's a
with
simple one.
it's a what? Sorry.
It's a simple menu. It's just like one page and that's it.
It's not
Yeah.
Tambu Lounge, y'all. Okay. I
Basically,
keep
just
bringing
wine
up
and
Tambu
beer. And
Lounge.
if you
Oh,
want to
sorry,
drink
Sam.
wine and beer, stay at home and let your kids watch TV.
Maybe that's what the
Yeah.
kid had. We probably
Yeah.
had one of the basil iced tea and blueberry. I guess that's what they had.
That sounds
You
so gross. I'm sorry.
it's not all that great. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Hey, Erica.
Hey.
Okay, rant time.
Oh
I'm just
no.
gonna sit back and
Oh,
shut up.
hey, Erica, I already did my whole why are they putting alcohol in front of children rant. You want to join me?
I heard. I was like, okay, I'm logging on. We got home and I was like racing upstairs.
Which picture do you want me to bring up?
Uh,
I got my baby and my drink picture.
the floor is yours,
I know
My
I
Erica.
baby and
saw
my
the
beer?
pictures.
My beer,
Um,
hold my beer and my
I want
baby.
I want to piggyback off of Sam for a second on the loss of generational capture because a photo came through my feed on Facebook on one of the Universal groups, and I told you it was going to happen, and it's starting. I got engaged, and there's a background photo of someone getting engaged in front of Hogwarts.
Yep.
And the way they phrased it
Ah,
was, I got engaged in front of the castle, but it was at Universal and it
Hogwarts
was at the
Castle.
Harry Potter. And I'm like, oh, there it is right there. That's exactly what Disney and there. And all it takes is one person, and it's going to start a flood
The
of
Yes.
person
a
I seen,
ton.
Erica.
I've already heard of 5 people getting engaged at
Yeah.
Universal
And then
in
they're
like
going to
the
have
last
kids.
3
And
months.
where do you think they're going to bring their kids to? Yeah, that is ridiculous. And that was before 11 a.m. or something.
Oh yeah.
That was like,
It's
yeah, it was early.
Oh my gosh. That does not surprise me because I want to say it's been like this for a while. You know how they had the mosh pit of hangers on in front of Cinderella's
Hmm.
Mhm.
Same thing at Universal in front of Hogwarts Castle. It's like people are there taking pictures. That's what they want to do. Hold up the butter beer. I've got, my wands. My favorite one is the lady who has Baby Yoda dressed up in Slytherin robes in front of Hogwarts Castle. But that's it. That's like one of the places now. It's got as much traffic in front of it, if not more so, than
And
Cinderella's Castle.
I
Oh
hope
yeah.
Try getting on
Universal.
Hagrid's. You can't. It's the longest wait in there.
I hope
I
Universal starts tapping into their like really monetizing on special events like weddings. You don't
yes.
hear a lot about them. You don't, not like you do
Yeah.
with Disney, they have their own TV show. I really hope
Yeah.
Universal is not going to miss this opportunity to start opening up those portals as themed events for,
Oh
It's what
yeah.
they're
and I
made for.
mean
A
big events.
wizarding wedding? I know people who would
Yeah.
love to have a Harry Potter wedding. And then,
In
because like,
Paris,
I remember in college, I
Mhm.
had a friend who it was her dream to honeymoon at Disney. She wanted a
Mhm.
honeymoon at Disney. And I bet, like, they got engaged at Disney. Who says they're not
Yep.
gonna honeymoon at Disney? Who says they're
So
not
did
gonna take
we.
their first. Yeah.
Yep. We did that too. Got engaged at
And
Disney,
then,
honeymoon at
and
Disney.
now, mhm. And now with people switching over to Universal, that's gonna
Yep.
just be people doing that at Universal.
yeah, my
We
Gothic
sister,
are.
wedding in dark in
Oh,
dark
just watch.
universe.
You're gonna see somebody
Mhm.
proposing inside the queue of Battle of the Ministry. It's gonna happen.
Oh,
Yep.
I think it's already happened, man.
Mhm. We are
They just
2
didn't film
years
it out.
out.
Yeah.
We're 2 years out to our 25th wedding anniversary. I'm already starting to plan, and actually, we talked about it today. It was like date day today, so we went out, had brunch, and then went shopping, and anyway, but, yeah, the only thing we were talking about was Epic Universe, getting with some friends and having a day at Universal, maybe a beach day, but the one thing that we're willing to do at Disney is Victoria and Albert's Just Me and Raph. That's it,
Yeah.
you know? And that's like a
Mhm.
once in a lifetime thing. It's like a one and done. We're not
Mhm.
All right.
probably gonna do it ever again, but for the 25, I'm like, yeah, but with friends and family, do like maybe a beach day and then like, a theme park day. And of course, Epic Universe was the only thing that was coming up in topic, was pretty much in the context of Universal.
Yeah. It's absolutely, absolutely.
So
Oh,
I have a
Sam, you
nice beach
gotta.
for you.
Oh, hold on one thing,
All
Sam, you
right.
gotta go. I could see why.
Yeah, you guys might have heard baby cuteness storm in. She is up from her nap and wants to make her presence known. So I am going to have to peace out because when a
No.
toddler, yeah, live streaming with a toddler is entertaining / not very
Mhm.
possible. But
Well,
thank you for having me on. Thank you for letting me vent about my irritation and my
Oh,
Yeah.
Glad I get to hear
you
it.
welcome because we needed it. It wasn't just me, not just Linda. It's like, well, no, we're not the
well,
only
I
person seeing this stuff.
I have kids the age that they should be targeting. I am their target demographic. I am a mom with young kids, and they just ticked me off. I'm never going there. So,
I hear
yep.
you. I hear you, my dear. Well, folks, please you make sure that you subscribe to Sam Wolf's Life of a Military Wife. I have got the link in the description box of this video. Go over and subscribe to her great content, especially when it comes to supporting military families and that military lifestyle. You do not want to miss that. Take care, my dear. Take care, baby.
Yep. Y'all have fun.
Yes,
You
Ciao.
Sam.
too. Thank you.
Hi, baby cuteness.
Well, oh my gosh. Every time I look at this, it just,
It's really disturbing. It's just something you're not supposed to see stuff like that.
no.
Linda and me were talking about, is this woman still breastfeeding?
That's a good question. You can't be
Or if,
drinking if you're breastfeeding.
or if she is, because she might not, she might not be. I know when I didn't drink anything, uh, no alcohol, nothing
No.
whatsoever. And even if you did, I think it was like a 48-hour time period just to be sure. But I didn't even want to risk that.
Most likely she's not. She's probably bottle feeding, or she's pumped and she's got a
Hmm.
stash,
Yeah.
you know.
That's true.
Somebody just said baby's first beer.
Jeez.
Now, my mom, we had a
I
next door
mean,
neighbor that was an RN, and according to my mom, when she was pregnant with her second kid, she actually would have a glass of wine and nurse her son, and she would say, "Oh yeah, he sleeps really good."
I wonder why.
Back in the
Me
day, I
too.
know some
Me
people
too.
did that before
You
we
know,
know what we know
but
now.
it wasn't all the time or habitual either. I mean, she was a nurse and a good one, but yeah. So you know, I thought it was funny. But in
mm,
Italy, um, not that they encourage it, to get drunk, but in Italy, they do. You can have at least like one glass of wine. It might be
Wine
diluted,
is part of
but
your regimen for dinner usually, and it wasn't looked
yeah,
at as drinking it to get drunk.
no. And
No.
again, a different culture. They're here in Europe. They don't drink. The mentality is completely different than in America.
Yeah.
So you have
And
to take that into account.
it's especially here in America. Like I know there's jokes about, oh, your beer is so weak, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, because for the longest time out here in nowhere, beer was safer to drink than water.
Yep.
So that's something else that people have to like understand. It's like, yeah, our beer is diluted. Why? Because we drink it like water. Because parasites in water. Not really so much so that's in beer. But at the same time, it wasn't drinking like that was either you're at the house at a gathering, but it's not something that you really wanted to have kids at. And because you now have this shift that's been going on for quite some time with the way that Disney is doing their marketing, you have more dinks that are showing up, Disney adults that are showing up, which is different from adults who love Disney. Adults who love Disney are
Yep.
not going to be risking their house going into foreclosure because they want to go on one more trip to Disney. I know some people who have walked away from their
yeah.
houses because they wanted to spend time at Disney.
No, I'm
Kid
not
you
that
not.
stupid.
Kid you not. That's nuts. Adults who love Disney is like, okay, I need to make sure the lights and everything are on when I get I get
Yeah, I
home.
can't stream no more. They're repossessing my solar panels.
I'm
Okay,
not, I'm not spending that. I mean, again, it's like my family, it's like we weren't really rich, but it's like we just had a savings for it. Like my grandfather would always tell me, you want to take your family on a trip every year. You make it like a line item that you save for. What's the worst that could happen? You don't go and you have this extra stash of cash sitting there. That's what you do. But I know some people who put trips on credit cards, not to say that because there's certain things that you will like put on because it's just easier, but you wind up paying it off because you have the cash to pay for it. I mean, people doing myriads of trips, one at the other, and I think that's probably, well, I'm not going to bring it up because I do not want to get clipped for it. People say, yeah, you said such and such so and so. I'll say in the back chat, but bad market decisions have consequences. And this whole thing about turning the Grand Floridian first floor lobby into a bar is a very, very bad decision. So I would say, yeah, not good. Wait
no.
till the holidays happen. Thanksgiving is
Oh,
going to be
I'm
the
wait till
vector.
New Year's. I'm
Yeah,
waiting for the
wait.
first bar fight to just go viral on YouTube.
We,
You
we,
think it'll
we,
happen
we we
before
need to
Christmas or before New
do a
Year's?
bet. We need to do a bet
I
on
think it
that.
will happen. I think it will happen before Christmas. I honestly believe that just
Oh,
because,
I'm sure. I'm sure we'll
hey,
cover that and make it an episode.
yeah, How many who well somebody's got to watch the police, listen to the police scanner, see what getting calls out there,
I'm gonna be
especially
hanging out with Dylan. We're gonna be
Floridian.
sitting on the top on the second floor of that Floridian with coffees in hands and the gimbals
Mhm.
ready.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
they just got a call for let's get it.
You're on duty, spot. Listen what happens. Let's
Get
see
your
what
meta
happens.
glasses, just sitting there
Mhm.
chilling with
I
your
guess.
coffee.
I don't even need to. I'll just keep the gimbal up. I don't
Although,
care.
We might as well just get one. I have the extended reach and
Yeah.
just point the camera down, just let it sit there and let it roll.
Put the
Because
auto zoom auto thing on so it follows somebody.
it's gonna
Yeah, Black
happen.
Friday bar fight. Might
Black
be
Friday
onto
bar fight.
something.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
BF.
fight, Christmas Eve fights, New Year's Eve fight.
So
Mhm.
it's Grand
mean,
Floridian,
you name
also
it.
known as Fight Club.
Valentine's Day
Yeah.
fights. Tina says Grand Floridian gonna take the place
Brad
of
Pitt gonna
drunk
be
fights on Carnival.
They wanted to hit Carnival hard, so they did this. They just landlocked it.
Man,
It's like
you know?
we hate to say it,
Oh
but
man.
you've got human nature going on, and you create an environment. I'm just saying, it's again, as someone who's gone to Disney many times during Christmas, the holidays, a lot of people put their domestic issues out front for everybody to see. So I'm just saying. But we'll keep an eye on it because trust me, it's gonna make for some great flipping content.
You might have to make a new show.
Oh Lord.
Instead of your Florida man, you're gonna have Florida bar fights. Gets the origin of the person fighting.
That'll be a segment.
It's gonna be a long one.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
yeah, it
busy.
is.
On a
We
new
may have
episode of Cops, we're going down to the Grand Floridian, and heard there's a fight at the bar.
again,
We
if
get a
you've
domestic
watched
bar fight. It
any
turned into a brawl. Send back up.
if you've ever watched any episode of Cops or lived in a small town or anything like that, the cops get a lot of calls. Holiday.
The Grand Florida
I'm
man.
just saying. I forget if it was Bill
This
Engvall
is
or
above
whoever.
Florida, man. This. It's like because this is international people coming there
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
everywhere. You don't know where they're. Dad man's here. Here, the party started
Hey,
really
Dad,
now.
man.
But will
And
it be
it's,
the international tourists or is it going to be the
well,
Floridians
what's
that get
going to
into
happen?
it?
What I'm thinking is you're going to have your American idiot who's
There you
drunk,
go.
okay, and then you're going to
Right.
have your pompous European who's going to bump them.
Yep. We see that out
And
here
the
all the
distance
time.
in a way, or you're going to have your Brazilian who bumps them.
Or you're going to have your East Ender Brit who is always.
Yeah.
It's
I hear an echo.
Yeah,
it's
me
gonna be
too.
something else. Well, folks, we're gonna have to wrap up here. The show
Yeah.
always go longer than I want it to because it's just so darn fun talking with you guys. Erica, what you got going on? Let people know about, and where can they find you?
You can find us on YouTube at Hanging with Erica and Raf, or just at Erica-Raf. And I've got our Halloween video up, and I haven't finished editing or behind the scenes. I know we're like already well into the Christmas season out here. It's insane. Yeah, and I don't know what we're gonna do. We haven't. Actually, we ran into one of Raf's coworkers who was asking us, "So, what are you doing for YouTube this season?" So, yeah, I'm like, okay. I'm like, you guys follow us? And they're like, yeah, we like it. So,
Nice.
um, yeah, we gotta get something. It's so cold. It was 19 degrees last night was the low. So, yeah, we're fighting that to go out and film anything, but we'll figure something out.
Well, folks, I got a link to Erica's channel in the description box. Go check out her Halloween videos. Amazing. I'm always gonna hype that up because I'm not that talented when it comes to that type of stuff. So
I guess I can do a Christmas decorating thing. since I might as well decorate for Christmas because at this rate, we're going to be here through the new year. So,
Uh,
Uh-oh.
well,
yeah.
I'm cleaning. I'm starting to put some stuff up, and then I have to go check out the stash that I've got in the garage. I'm really forcing myself to go check my stash first before
I
I go
decorated.
buy
See?
any more Christmas lights because I need Griswold level Christmas lights. That's my objective every darn year.
I'm
I wish
decorated.
I
I'm done.
could.
This is my display.
Ah, yeah, I
I
see
like it.
that. I like that though. I like that. It's a send in the SWAT team stat. Oh Lord, I just gotta say I gotta say a prayer over the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Because
Oh
contrary to
man.
what folks may think, it's not Disney security that has to handle that stuff. Disney
Mm-mm.
security, their idea of calling 911 is calling the Orange County Sheriff's Department.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's how the chain of command goes. Okay. I'm just saying, well, not chain of command. That's how the escalation level goes. I'm just saying. So when you see orange
Yeah. Hey,
deputies
Sheriff.
walking around, that's when you know something's going down for real.
Yeah. Hey, Sheriff. We got a problem again. We got another person climbing the tree again. Yeah.
Climbing the
But you
tree.
forgot. We're gonna have one that's gonna be naked. You know that's happening.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
That's gonna happen.
naked dude taking a tie off and trying to slide down the cables that hold up the Christmas. I'm just saying, I just imagine every single threat that's going to happen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Dan, where can people find you, my dear? Thanks so much for being on the show today.
Oh, you find me at Dance Life of the Kingdom, and I haven't had plans yet to live stream. I'm probably gonna be live streaming probably over at Universal since I'm blocked out of the parks at Disney. So I'll probably just do some live
Mm,
stream over at Uni, maybe the resorts, and that's about it. I haven't got anything else planned. Might have to do some recon over at the other resorts to see what's going on.
Maybe I'll join you.
I
I
don't
wish
think
I
I
could
Absolutely.
join you guys.
that sounds like a great activity, Dan. So make sure you guys
Erica, I
are
would like to hear your
subscribed.
rant.
Huh?
I'll let I'd like to hear you rant over at the Grand Floridian. Just be like, yeah, this was a mistake.
Oh, no, Disney would escort me off property if they heard me rant right there in person. Then I'd be banned for life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like Suzanne Sugarbaker in Designing Women. She got pissed. She was just like, I need the correct spelling of your first and last name, please. She was so pissed. Was so darn angry. That was me. Tom, what you got going on to let folks know about and where
Well,
can they find you?
if I get off my lazy butt on my YouTube channel, I will start doing some more little videos that I've been releasing. I'm planning on doing some lives, rocket streams, and I got other stuff in the works. I invade your channel, Ron's channel, Dadman's channel. I'm just like a bad rash. I'm sorry. I get
I
everywhere.
like how he says invade and like a bad rash.
Too darn funny. Well, folks, I've got a link to Tom's channel as well in the description box of the video. Oh, when you're a Southerner, oh, it's pretty much the same thing, but you say it in a much nicer way. That's even
I don't
more
have that kind of
threatening
tact.
because you don't know. Yeah, yeah,
I
you
wish
just
I
don't know
did.
what's coming. Mm-mm.
I wish I had that Southern tact, like on Designing Women. Just, I wish that isn't, I can't, I couldn't even if I tried.
I've had to watch my when my grandma would get pissed. Well, in public, I mean, at home she would just freaking lose it. The whole joke in my family is we just thought grandma was crazy. She wasn't crazy. She was just Afro Latina. That was made complete and total sense. If you know, you know. Uh,
Yes. I had a full-blooded Cuban grandmother.
yeah,
Yes.
when the sandal goes flying.
At least you didn't get the marble rolling pin.
Ooh, yeah. That's
I got
what
that.
instead of the wooden spoon.
I broke wooden spoons. So they graduated
Okay.
me to marble rolling pins because they broke a regular rolling pin, and then they used the spatula.
Yeah, I was gonna say a spatula, but there's always plenty of shoes
or
in the
switches.
closet.
They wouldn't throw the shoes at me. They wouldn't do it.
For me,
They
it was
didn't want to
shoes.
break the
Whatever
shoe on my
shoes she
bony
could
butt.
grab. My grandmother, it
Yeah.
was always a chancla.
My grandma had the shoe and a switch.
Oh,
Yeah. Not good. Not
belt
good.
or shoe? That's what I got.
Good at all. Not good at all. Oh, Jerry Morales, thank you so very much for that $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, my dear. Here we go. I hit you with the old school one. Where did it go? Here we go.
This is pathetic.
Join in, folks. It's yodeling time. Here at Lester's.
Elephant green screen effect.
This great guest today, Lorena. Well, thank you. And by the way, I'm waiting on that haunted house ride through. Yes, I know. I promised that to people. You guys will get it. You guys will get it soon. I promise. I'm working on it. Things were a bit different when I wasn't working, and now that I am, yeah, things are a little complicated, but we'll get that ride through. Don't worry. We will. I promise. I promise. I promise. So sad I'm missing the fun chat. You guys are awesome. No worries. It happens. It happens. It happens when when you have little ones. I don't have kids now. I have a cat. And if things go the way that I think they are around the first of the year, I'll have a new kitten. So that'll be even more content. I cannot wait for the fights and know they're inevitable. Yes, Nintendo Switch was different when Lorena was a girl. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. For real. As for your girl, let's see. Sunday, two things happening Sunday. If you are a channel member, you will get to watch the next two episodes with me of It's Florida Man, the HBO show that is a dramatization of Florida Man stories. So season 2 is coming up, I think the 28th of this month. So we're trying to catch up on season 1. So be on the lookout for the watch link because I think the watch link is going to be a little bit different on Sunday. That's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern. Of course, 8 p.m. Eastern is the Welcome to Florida show. We're going to be talking about the first Thanksgiving being held in Florida. Much to the chagrin of some of my Mayflower ancestor cousins, they do not like it when I bring that up, but too bad. It's actually true. We're going to be talking about that. You're going to find out about exactly which ones of my ancestors were Mayflower descendants and ones that wound up here in Florida. So we're going to talk about that. Talk about the first Thanksgiving that was held in St. Augustine. We're going to talk about that as well, along with the other crazy Florida man stories. I think I have some pretty good Thanksgiving ones. Thanksgiving in Florida, man. Yeah. How many fires produced because of people trying to deep fry turkey outside?
Oh no, I'm terrified
Yeah.
of that. I'd rather smoke it.
Deep fried turkey is delicious, but it's
It is,
dangerous.
but damn, Raph and I both are terrified of those deep fryers because we're afraid the whole dang lawn and house is just gonna go. It's gonna be like Griswold.
Oh,
3 turkeys in low orbit. Oh, plus we also have to show the video we show every year about the snowbird family defrosting their turkey in the pool.
What?
Oh, Erica hasn't seen that.
I'm new to this. What?
Oh, we're gonna have to watch her reaction, folks. Yes, indeed.
In the pool?
In the pool.
I mean, guilty as charged. I put my bird in the bathtub in hot water to defrost it faster, but a pool?
In the pool. In the pool.
Huh?
Wait until you watch that on
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
no. What?
Jerry, let's see, another $4.99 super chat. Thank you so very much, my dear. Let me hit you
In
up
a
with the first
pool. Hey, you-
Thanks for that super chat, Jerry. If my mods can drop the links, I know I have the ats in the description.
I'm trying
Oh, thank you. I'm
because I don't
sorry,
know.
Dan. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Dan, I think you were saying something before I popped up the super chat. I'm sorry, my dear.
Oh, no, I was just mentioning like, dipping the turkey into the pool. I mean, gonna have some chlorine flavor to it.
That's
you
what
want to
I
do
would
something
think.
funny.
Unless it's
I
a
took out a
saltwater pool.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I took a turkey out once and I put it on the floor because our floors were heated, forgetting about Sophie, our little Yorkie.
Oh wow.
That little heifer dragged that 12, 13-pound frozen piece of meat all the way out of the utility room, out almost to where the living room was, and she had chewed through a hole this big, going all the way down to the bone. Got home and she had like blood, like pink and red, and she was just happy. She was so damn proud of herself, just licking her lips, and she's looking at us like, and it was worth it.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't even get mad because it was my fault. I'm like, well, that was what I get for leaving the stupid bird out where she could get it.
It's
Yeah.
like why you never leave any food out around an orange tabby. My sister had a hoagie. Stripes when he left the tomato, left the lettuce, left the cheese, left the hoagie roll, took all of the meat out of it in one swipe and ran off with it. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I
Orange
had it when it
tabbies was special. That's why I need another one. She was living her best life.
Yeah, she was. And let me tell you, and I was waiting for her to get sick. Nope. Nope. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay.
She's like, this is the best day of my life.
It's funny 'cause she went to her bed because she knew she was in trouble. But her attitude was like, yeah, I don't even care. That was great.
Well, thank you, Jerry, for another $4.99 super chat. Oh my gosh, just blessing. Thank you. Says we're Black Caribbean, so we do spices and fry thing. You should definitely try that, Lorena.
Gotta be
Oh yeah,
honest.
I do that. I do that all the time. As a matter of fact,
Mhm.
I am making pernil Dominicana style,
For
actually.
Thanksgiving or Christmas?
For Thanksgiving. Is what
Oh,
I
you're
do is
doing
I make it
I came so close, and I
and
got the stupid bird and the ham instead.
put the extras, in there. So in my house, basically for Thanksgiving, we've got the we've got the Creole turkey, and we've got the Dominican style pernil and baked ziti. Those are the three that we have in the house.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, you even got the Italian side of the family all covered.
everybody
Yeah.
got the collard greens, we got that, we've
Oh,
got
love.
the whipped sweet potatoes, we've got the dressing, not stuffing. We don't put that in the turkey butt. No, you make that separately. Okay, we have that separately. And French green beans. So we have all that stuff made ahead of time, cook for one day, and then that stuff goes in the deep freezer so we can nosh off of it like for forever. So yeah. So I actually have to go over to Publix to go find my pork shoulder because those don't last long down here
No, they don't. You
at
got to get those
all.
early.
Yep, I gotta fight everybody else to get to
And
it.
here in Germany, they love pork, just like it's a staple, just like for the Hispanics. So you're
Mhm.
fighting the Germans, and then every other freaking military family that's Puerto Rican or Cuban or Dominican, trying to get the same dang, same damn thing.
We all need it, so we're all
There's
we're
there,
all
there is a local butcher, so just go there.
never leave steak or sausage. Like nope, nope, we
Everybody knows
don't.
about the butcher shops out here. That's what sucks. Even
Mm.
the one, well, I mean, you got Google
I hear no,
Translate
a
out here
lot of people
too.
don't really, not as much as you think.
Don't worry, I'll post pictures. Oh, which reminds me. Oh my gosh, I have to make sweet potato cannoli too. Yeah, I got a list. I got a list.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah, yeah. I'll let you know. Let you know what I do for it. I
you're
do for it.
killing me with the sweet potato.
Let's
I love
see.
sweet potato.
Aside from that, no Spice Lounge on Thursday. Of course, that's Thanksgiving, but we will be having Thanksgiving Quiplash. So that's going to be Thursday night. Thanksgiving Quiplash. You do not want to miss that because it is a hot mess, and
Do you want to do a panel for that?
if y'all are available, I would
Oh
love that.
yeah. I mean, we're
Oh, I might
overseas.
be
We
able
ain't
to do
doing
that.
nothing.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
I will drop the link because it's actually funnier when it's a panel. So yeah,
Yeah, we're
I'll
just
drop
sitting
that.
around eating all day doing nothing.
Well, I will drop that. No Resort Recon live next week. Thanksgiving week. We're taking that all off. So just make sure you're subscribed and you know exactly when I am going live. So
You
Sam
had
said
one more
not
super.
Whiplash. Oh yes, it Jerry is just making it rain in here. Time to
Yeah.
call you La Bambina
Reina
Creole.
Creole.
Yeah, I'm telling you, every time I look at like, because I have like three different DNA services. Anytime I look, I have more DNA matches from Caribbean, specifically the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Cuba, and Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago than I do in the U.S.
Wow.
It's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. So yeah, amazing how much cooking that I am used to having as a kid is almost exactly the same. We're just like a little bit of difference than they have. Did you say you have another channel for gaming? Yes, I do. Slowly ramping up the gaming channel. So yeah, I got that going on. So I will actually be having a members only stream after Thanksgiving. I'm going to be discussing what's going to be changing with the channel, so to speak, because with me going back to work, there's certain things I kind of have to shuffle around. So we're going to talk about that then. And gaming is a big part of what I'm going to be ramping up on. So you guys are awesome. I will put that link in the description. So I'm sorry about that. I'll put the gaming link in there as well. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and my panel. Please do subscribe to everyone here on this panel. Make sure you're subscribed to Sam. She had to drop off for a little bit to take care of little ones. I know what that is like. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world watching the stream. And we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.